Howdy, folks.
Hello, everyone.
Friends and family across the globe. Welcome to part one of this is called Painkiller. Let me look it up because I don't quite remember.
Yes.
Hell and Damnation. It was $1.99.
No
Give it a
kidding.
shot. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Uh, anywho, don't do tips, tricks, guides, walkthrough, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. So I'm guessing you're wondering then why the hell would I watch this video? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because we do the best top 10 lists anywhere, a top 10 list where you get two top 10 lists for the price of one. You won't find it anywhere else. No better value. Two top 10 lists for the price of one. Also, you get to hang out with us for the next couple hours, which is always really cool. In fact, we won like, I think, a dozen awards in Ghana. If you remember that a couple years back, we were also pretty big in Tibet. That's what I'm rolling with. And Ryan Reynolds still owes me $15. He knows why. He'll never admit to it, though. The basic idea is we just act dumb and play games and pretend we're all hanging out on a couch. This is the world's biggest couch. It's called the internet. So sit back, relax as we play good games, bad games, old games, new games, all sorts of games, and maybe even a sports game at some point. Who knows? It's more his cup of tea. But this is two OGs play, Chill with Jack and Jill, and glad you could join us. My subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all, because if it wasn't for you, these videos wouldn't be happening. I can promise you all this. As long as one of you say subscribe, the videos will keep coming. Drive-by Rubberneck and viewers, howdy. I'm going to recommend Jericho just because the guys on the opening screen kind of remind me of something we would see at a certain part of Jericho.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
All right, real quick. Painkiller. Honestly, never played any of them. They are in the same vein as Serious Sam, which is also why I wanted to check it out, because I heard things. And you love Serious Sam, from what I remember. No gay side, folks, just a Red Bull.
I don't know if I can not play this game and not have the song constantly looping in my head. And it is a great song, but
Which song?
Painkiller, Judas Priest.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I thought you were going to say Training Wheels off the Double Dragon Neon soundtrack.
No, man, I
Bum, bum, bum.
have not bought music in forever, but I would buy like a full version of all those songs.
Right?
Yeah,
I'm
those
sure
are just
it's tied up in
brilliant.
like yeah. They're all catchy and inspired by something really well thought out, but probably like rights issues. Anyways, top 10 list. I
What do we
figured let's
got?
do it. Let's do it. I was gonna roll randomly. I was like, you know what though, you had a really good idea. Even though Halloween is technically over, horror is not, and it goes year round, which is part of the reason we're also checking this out. We're gonna be playing the campaign co-op. Top 10 movie directors.
Okay. Any genre?
Yep. And if you want, I plan on doing it. You don't have to. Your favorite movie by that director.
Okay.
Just other than, us ending up being like number one is this person. Correct.
Yeah, I mean, there's
I
not.
mean, like, he does good work. He gives us like a mental springboard to kind of bounce up with it, Make sure my phone's all checked out. Also, I picked this game because from what I saw, supposedly you can get through it relatively quick. Like 4 hours tops. So even if we don't beat it, then we played enough of it at that point.
Yeah.
Usually we try to beat games, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. All right, campaign. Co-op mode. Create co-op game. Okay. Difficulty modes include Daydream, Insomnia, Nightmare. What difficulty?
Probably insomnia. That would be the
Middle.
normal, right? Yeah.
All right, now how do I invite you to this?
Daniel,
That is always the trick.
Daniel, wake up.
And I got
He's
something.
coming.
Let's see. A game. It's loading. Something's loading. When you're lost, look at the compass. It's telling me. Thank you.
I'm at a cutscene.
Daniel,
Okay.
Daniel. Some old lady's talking to some guy named Daniel.
He is coming.
He's coming. And now there's a weird flesh angel Grim Reaper with a deep voice. Saying, Daniel.
I'm in the cutscene.
Oh,
I
okay.
have one too.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Die.
Cemetery Man. Check it out, folks. Good movie.
But now,
Yeah, it really was.
what you're
Wasn't quite sure what to expect from it, but it was.
to her,
Right. I've heard that before.
collect 7 legions of souls for me, and you'll meet your beloved wife.
How can I be sure you're not lying like the others?
There are no lions in graveyards. They're in Africa.
There are only 2 things in the world that are certain, and you're talking to one of them.
Yeah, and you're not a tax collector.
Cute. I like that dialogue there. That's pretty good.
7,000 souls for your true love,
Why are you helping me?
because you are an abomination in the battle with the Hell Lords. You should have died 1,000 times,
Now you think that's pretty cool?
but you're alive. You don't belong here. You disrupt the equilibrium.
That doesn't explain why you're helping him.
7,000 souls.
That's a good point.
Then you'll find Catherine.
I found Catherine.
Oh, my glasses on. Sorry.
Are you like a Amazon lady? Because I only
Oh, no, I can see you. I can't see me. I can only see my
I
really cool
I'm-
weapon.
I am eye level with your chest, like boob shots. Oh, all right. I guess we're doing this.
Alright, sorry, I gotta change.
No worries. I got whatever's going on. I think. All right. I'm digging the music. I dig the environment.
Alright. Okay. We can worry about fixing things later. I just had to turn something down. So you said I'm an Amazon lady
I
or
guess
something?
because my head only reaches your boobs,
Oh.
like the top of my head. So I didn't know if you had a different perspective. That's kind of neat. I was not expecting like multiple characters. I thought you would have just been like a clone.
Yeah. It certainly threw us right in, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't hate that.
Alright, I need to check controller settings. I want to make sure
Oh my god, he is. Yeah,
there's
this is
no...
definitely one of those types of FPS games, and I'm
I need
here
to
for
turn
it.
down mouse sensitivity because I know you like yours
Loosey goosey.
juicy. I do not. I don't think... I didn't feel any rumble, so... Let me check gameplay. It might be under gameplay.
Wow, you build up.
Weapon bob scale. Go to 0. Head bob scale. Let's go to 0. Okay, I did not see any... I didn't feel any vibration, right? Is that... So I'm thinking there isn't, so... Okay, that works. Jump. So we have this shotgun type thing, and then this Ghostbusters beam. Oh, and then
D-pad changes weapons.
oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, we just have the two so far.
Yeah.
We have the sibling of I picked something up.
Oh.
Um,
I got some boxes.
Bones Johnson from Shadow of the Damned. His brother weapon. Was that his name? Bones Johnson or something?
Big Johnson.
Big Johnson, okay.
Or Johnson. And then he
Johnson.
turns into Big Johnson. The Legend of Stinky Crow. Splort.
And then what, like a shotgun? No ammunition. Okay.
Now, watch this.
It's like there's an alt mode for the shotgun too,
Right,
but I
if
haven't.
you watch what I do, you might want to, yeah.
Yeah.
If you jump, watch how much quicker I start moving.
Oh, holy crap!
You build momentum that carries with you through jumps, so you can kind of like go into a Madden dash after a while.
I would hate to see the speed run of this because it would just
Be bunny hopping everywhere.
yeah.
And you can also press in the left thumbstick to jump.
Oh, that's awkward. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Right. There's repeated controls.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, right bumper also switches weapons.
Oh, bumper. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
It kind of allows you, maybe you don't want to. Bless you.
Excuse me.
It'll allow you to kind of mess with it.
Also means there's not going to be anything overly complicated, I would think, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. Very time splitters, Unreal. I like the music. Of course, metal. Always there for it.
Yeah. Yep. I could not, there's no reload, is there?
No, it's that old school. You don't have to worry about reloads. You just gotta worry about ammo count. Kind of like
All right.
Unreal, and what was the other one? Quake? I don't know if you played any of those back in the day.
I did not play any of those, which is
Generally,
kind of weird. Right?
Arena shooters, I think, is what they call them.
Yeah.
I mean, they had story to them sometimes, but it was basically run through a level, kill all the enemies. Maybe hit a switch.
Yeah, I'm up here now. Oh, never mind. It loops around anyway. Alright, you can blow up these things.
Oh,
I don't know
there's
if there's
money.
Oh, there's armor in there.
Pick up
Whoa! Haha. Okay.
coins.
I picked up armor. Okay, I see the numbers at the top. What is okay? Like health or something? I don't know. It seems to be the type of game where I'll find a way to
Stand still. Let me know if
overthink
your health
it.
goes down.
No.
Okay, so we don't worry about that. Sorry.
I'll find a way to overthink it, but it's one of those where you really can't.
Yeah, I mean, the game came out in, I think it said 2007. So, kind of, it's around the same era as Serious Sam. So it's probably going to be that methodology.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah. Now there's a Baba Yaga looking lady.
Oh, cool. Well, there was.
Are you a god? No. Then die.
I don't know what these
Green things are.
it whatever that meter on the right is, it raises it. Do we only get one, like, or can we both pick them up? I didn't notice.
The green things I think are refill your health.
Okay, okay.
Because they look like the symbol on the bottom left, plus when I picked one up, it went up one, so...
Alright, and this... Oh, I think the pentagram is like a checkpoint, maybe?
Yeah, the red pentagram is a marker. Lets us know. Oh, we've got little skeletons. I don't know if they're kids or...
They're kids.
They're kids? Oh, that's what that alternate fire on the gun does. It gives us health. Okay.
Oh, does it take it from them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that.
So then if you're... I mean, it doesn't cost any ammo either, so...
Yeah. Alright.
Probably one of the most useful,
Yeah. Alt modes, yeah.
you know, in starter guns in anything ever.
Could use that in Serious Sam.
All right, my favorite director, it's Akira Kurosawa. Seven Samurai, favorite film of all time. Not the only movie by him I like. Whoa, what was that?
No idea.
Sanjuro, Yojimbo. I have no idea what that is going on. High and Low, I highly recommend. If something more feudal Japan isn't your cup of tea. Just an amazing director for the fact that everybody in Hollywood basically then copied him once they realized what you could do. I would argue the most impactful, if not top 3 directors of all time, just because he shot film in a way that you didn't see at the time, and I would argue even to this day. Not a yellow thing.
Hold on. Where are you at? That's one thing. There is no marker that tells me where you are.
I think there is, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I think that arrow,
Oh, okay.
because I use that to follow to you. So I'll go hide and you see if it does that. If you can get to me using the arrow.
Now the arrow tells me where the pentagram is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mine was pointing to you.
Hmm.
Okay, then.
I will figure it out. We'll figure it out. Coffins are huge. Alright, I have no ammo.
But even when he makes something doesn't go the way it's supposed to, like in Sanjuro, the big arterial spray, he even made an impact without even knowing it. He just captured lighting, storytelling, characterization. Characters actually felt real, flawed, just all the way across the board. I can put on any of them, whether it's Kagemusha or, like I said, High and Low, Yojimbo, Dreams, you name it, or even Seven Samurai for the billionth time.
Mm-hmm.
And I just never get tired of his movies.
I do need to see more of his, because I'm pretty sure Seven Samurai is the only one I've seen.
Yeah, Fistful of Dollars was a straight ripoff of Seven Samurai, amongst many other movies were. Yeah, I don't know what this gold thing does.
Yeah, I picked it up too.
Maybe pressing X. I'm trying to pick up money.
Okay, X. You get that same sound too, right?
Yeah.
You hit X. I think you can run out of ammo, because I ran out of ammo for the skull gun.
You can't do the green thing with it?
I can do the green thing. I can't do the alt.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Is that way, even if you're out of ammo, that you don't
Oh,
actually run out of
yeah.
something,
Yeah.
and it gives you health. So it's like, but there's ammo over here.
Oh, I picked that up.
Oh, okay. So it looks like we both get
Wait, did you pick up these 3?
no. Yep, looks like we both get our own.
Okay.
That's good to know.
That didn't fill my skull ammo, though. That gave me the regular shotgun ammo. Or whatever this is.
Maybe I'm wondering if maybe you harvest
Oh,
skull
harvest
ammo
the
with
ammo.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. We'll figure it out. All right, I'll try it on my next one. Oh, something blew up. Well, that blew up. Obviously. Are
I have
you
no
blue?
Yep.
Is this happening to you too?
Yeah. I have no idea what this is.
All right, some kind of overkill meter,
I guess, yeah.
and you can like blow people open and. All right, sure. I kind of like how it just. I mean, there's no tutorial, no nothing. It's just like go.
Because, at the time, this would have had, like, instructions, right?
Yeah. Got a little shield action going. I like that. I'll go ahead and get my number 1 out of the way, and I'm actually pretty sure we're gonna have some overlap on this list. So,
Oh, yeah.
John Carpenter.
Okay. Yeah, I will mark that one down. He is on my list. On my, I'll go with him next, then.
Or and my favorite of the Carpenter movies, of which there are very, very many, would be. I'm gonna go ahead today and say it's Halloween, but if you ask me tomorrow, it might be The Thing. But it's gonna be one of those two.
Yeah.
We'll go with Halloween, the first. You and I can go. We can alternate just naming Carpenter movies, right?
Oh, yeah.
We could do that for a good bit. His filmography is just obviously Halloween 1 and 2, and then The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China, the Escape movies, and The Mouth of Madness. Trying to shoot and think, and I'll probably forget one. Go ahead and fill some in if you want to. That I'm not thinking of right now.
Did you say Prince of Darkness?
Prince of Darkness, good call. Oh, The Fog.
Fog. And even his weaker stuff, like, say, Vampires or
Yeah.
Ghosts of Mars.
Yeah, and just to mention to everyone, you are helping me fill out the ones I have not seen. So that's how I saw Vampires, Ghost of Mars, Prince of Darkness, actually, too. And yeah, you're right, Ghost of Mars.
Assault on Precinct 13.
Oh, yeah. But you're right, Ghost of Mars and Vampires, I mean, they're not the greatest, but they are certainly entertaining movies. That I am not upset at all that I got to watch.
Ice Cube and Jason Statham.
And Natasha, I can't remember her last name.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
old lady.
apologize.
Is she actually trying to hit me? I guess so.
Oh, I have skull gun ammo now. I don't know how I got it, but
They come in other boxes.
Okay, are those
I noticed
the
that.
silver
Yeah,
box?
kind of like silver whispery type.
Yeah. Okay.
And if
Got
we
it.
do have to do a second video of this, I will adjust the sound volumes, folks, just in case we're not coming in right or if we're too loud or something. But, yeah, my number 2 is John Carpenter. Big Trouble in Little China is my favorite. That's not to say my top 3 rotating out are always going to be these 3: Big Trouble, The Thing, and Prince of Darkness. I think Prince of Darkness is probably one of his most underrated.
Yeah, I
Again,
would go
that's
with that. Yeah.
not to say that the rest of them, his movies aren't great, or I wouldn't consider them up there, but for me, Big Trouble balances horror, action, comedy, and it balances it really well in such a crazy manner. Like, it's not something that fits neatly into any genre. Plus, it has Kurt Russell, who's one of my favorite actors of all time.
Yep.
Playing a character who is, one, a co-hero, right? The co-protagonist. A lot of people kind of try and say, like, he's just a joke character, and I say, no, he isn't. He is a character who is the person in a tabletop role-playing game group who maxes out luck at the expense of all other stats. Which, I'm a fan of that type of trope, like Bruce Campbell in Evil Dead. Dash Williams would also be of a similar vein. You got monsters, you got great special effects. Without Big Trouble in Little China, we would not have things like Mortal Kombat the way they look. We'd just have another generic fighting game at best. But it gave us things like Raiden, or Raiden, depending on how you want to pronounce it. But it's just a fun movie.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like everything at John Carpenter's. Right?
Oh, They Live. Duh. God.
They Live. We both forgot about that.
Ah.
That's a great movie.
Is-
I like to say this. There's got to be something with it. Because everything great comes from the 3 JCs. Jesus Christ, John Carpenter, and Johnny Cash. I mean, I'm not technically Christian, but I was just thinking about that. I was like, all 3 have JC as their initials. I could do something with that.
I'm not in the right frame of mind right now to overthink this point, but I wonder if he's got the best filmography. I mean, because he's got, what's the 4 of his vampires?
I would say vampires, but let me pull up his filmography real quick, because I'm pretty sure we're probably missing like a movie here or there. I mean, we're missing a couple movies. Dark Star, which is a funny movie. Assault on Precinct 13, which I brought up, I think is one also overlooked, but I feel that, as the monsters whisper in the background, I feel that his Prince of Darkness is much more overlooked.
Yeah.
Zuma Beach, Eyes of Laura, but those he wrote, he didn't direct. But I guess I would count them. Someone's Watching Me, we haven't... Oh, Elvis. That's right, Elvis. With Kurt Russell, of course. It's okay. I'm not a big Elvis guy. Better Late Than Never. I haven't seen comedy drama. Christine.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Starman.
Yeah. I've seen Starman. It's it's all right.
Yeah, it's alright. Body Bags is good for an anthology film. Village of the Damned was not very good, but it had its moments.
Yeah.
Christopher Reeve, Kirstie Alley. I mean, there's a couple we've missed. Oh, The Ward, the one we were talking about before, on another video about the
Yeah,
girls
that was okay. But I mean, none that I would be like completely against, watching. I don't think, but
Yeah, there's not. Let me phrase it like this: there's not a single John Carpenter movie I've ever watched where I was like, Yeah, I'm just gonna turn this off and move on to something else. You know, they've all held value to an extent, you know. I picked up whoever was in there. Yeah, he's definitely my numbers. Let me clarify this. My list isn't really in any order so much after the first 3. With probably 2 and 3 you could kind of wiggle around, but I am completely unmoving when it comes to Akira Kurosawa is my favorite. No way around it.
I'll just say my number 1 is probably the only one that's set, but we'll have to see. Ah!
Oh my god, they just keep coming. Oh,
I'm one.
did.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I respawned in. I'm like a floaty ghost thing, but
Okay, okay. I was wondering what would happen if enemies were on screen and I went to the pentagram. It looked like, well, that's cool. It looked like they died as they tried to cross over the pentagram. I think that's what happened. Might need clarification on that, but it looks like they can't follow you to the new area. Maybe. This guy is cool though. Give me Doom vibes.
well, this is happening again for some reason.
So it appears to happen at the same time to both of us. Maybe it's scripted? I don't know.
I mean, we could look it up, but where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
You've unlocked a new black tarot card.
Okay. Take only half of the damage.
What to do next? Well, what's tarot cards? Your gold. Oh, so we can kind of... Oh, I don't know. I pressed the button. I'm sorry.
I think that was me. That might have been me.
New gun? Does it... Okay, it gets added too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was you.
Nope.
Whoa, shoot. Okay. What happened?
Barrels, I think.
Wait.
Oh, where are you?
It asked me if I wanted to go back to the main menu, and now, okay. I'm back. I don't know. It kind of got wonky there for a minute. That's fine. I'm back. You said we got a new weapon?
Yeah, this like spinny death thing.
Oh, I don't have yet, I don't think.
Oh, excuse me. My heart sings.
No, I don't have that. Maybe I missed it because I wonked out. I don't know. That's fine.
Well, once this clears out, I'll show you where it was at. It was right over here.
Oh, sorry. I'm looping around, I think. Alright, I see you. Alright, thanks. Got it. Oh, can I just run around doing this? I mean, looks like it doesn't take ammo, so. Oh, it's got an alt mode too. Whatever that. Did you try that alt mode?
Where it shoots like the little yellow thing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that does.
Hmm. Okay, that's going to be situational, obviously. Like a lot. Well, I mean, most of these weapons, right?
Oh, it stops their whenever they throw stuff at you.
Oh, neat.
It's like a shield kind of thing. Doesn't stop whatever they're throwing.
I'm just going to keep doing this. Oh, some kind of armor. Is that armor over here for you too?
Yeah.
Okay. So we share even all of the stuff, it looks like. I just wanted to verify that.
Those barrels are not red.
Finally!
Right?
Someone caught on. Finally, the enemies caught on. Let's stop coloring our barrels red. Painting the barrels red. New gun?
Oh, yeah, like a rocket launcher, it looks like. And a grenade launcher.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I guess that's the risk of that is if you're trying to siphon life, someone might kill your.
I don't think we gotta worry too much.
Probably
Can I
not.
pick up the axe? I want their axe.
Oh, archers up top or something.
Lana! What?
Is he not killable? Okay, I got him.
Now I am playing with. Oh, that's like a spear gun. Like from EVP. Cool.
You're about to say you were playing with.
Oh, AVP with the spear gun.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, so far this is fun. I think it's a bit, and it's still early. I mean, we'll give it its fair due, but enjoying a bit more than Serious Sam.
Yeah, just to be clarify, I did enjoy a lot of Serious Sam. It was just that one particular problem that I had with it. And part of that is admittedly I'm not the best at fast twitch type games. Shooting games, you know.
Oh, here's a guy.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait. Where'd my grenade launcher? Oh, I thought I had it. I mean, I'll just keep doing this. If you're not gonna hit me from there, then
I mean,
you can't
if you
even.
got him. I got. These
Yeah.
guys that keep showing up.
You can't hit me at all. So
Nope, keep jumping.
All right, got him. Were you all the way at the far end?
Yeah, I was keeping all the additions busy.
All right,
Or
appreciate
ads,
it.
as they're called. Here, we just divide up this labor. Oh, you want to know something interesting I stumbled upon this Halloween season?
Sure.
Watch Nightmare on Elm Street remake again. Just to,
Okay.
once again, be like, okay, I'm gonna give it a fair shot. Let's see if maybe I've softened over the years. I mean, if I compare it to new movies, it's better than most new movies, but it's still a terrible movie. You know who produced Nightmare on Elm Street? The remake. Someone that is very near and dear to our hearts,
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
Oh, I was doing that because I think he did the Friday the 13th one, didn't he?
Right, he did the Friday the 13th one. He
I was just
also
gonna guess
did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, look at that. That's interesting.
Yeah, didn't realize
Two of those are good.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
the
is
Jessica Biel one.
Huh.
Speaking
How
of...
did,
go ahead.
I was about to say, how did Halloween go? Did you get anything?
We got some trick-or-treaters, not anywhere near as many as usual.
Yeah.
But I guess we got hold of the rumor mill. It's because all the traffic was literally backed up into getting into Hammersmith, which is a nearby subdivision. Because that's where everyone goes. Because they give full-size bars, apparently.
It's like the Bob's Burgers episode.
Yes. Yes. And Dad pointed out, we used to be that neighborhood. It was like, yes, like 20 years ago. But, I mean, we got something. You know, we got 3 groups, 1 of 8, and then 2 separate ones.
Okay.
But that's all right. Once my health gets better, especially with stuff coming up, I'll fill you in on that. Off recording. Might be more surgeries in my future.
Okay. Well, I'm here for whatever way I can help, if that's the case. That's part of the reason I came back. So.
Plan is to set up haunted houses.
Yeah.
Right. My idea is backyard is going to be one gate is the entrance, the other gate would be the exit. And you follow the path along. So I will bring the horror back to this horrible neighborhood.
Speaking of horror, and before I forget, can we get this out of the way? Your thoughts in a violent nature.
Okay. It did not need to be as long as it was. Way too much of the guy just walking. And I get that's what they were going for, but you can convey that same thought process much more efficiently. I appreciate the practical effects. What I appreciated more than some of the other people who watched it was the lack of background music. I thought that was a good choice. I don't think they nailed the feeling of what it was like for the... Oh my god, you got a big bolt in it. I don't think they conveyed quite well enough, like this is a horror movie, but you're seeing it from the killer's perspective. As much as they could have, and that's again because they spent so much time with him just walking through the woods. I would appreciate it. I did like the parts where he was around and the dialogue was going on, but that part felt few and far between. Because guess what I showed everyone after the next day? Leslie Vernon. Right. And that was a bit more warmly received. Receptacle.
It is a better movie, I think.
It was okay. It's just... I don't know. It just didn't really... hit the marks so much on what I haven't already seen, or like I said, they spent way too much time with scenes of him just walking through the village or the forest. Alright, fine, forget you guys.
I'm trying to make my way back up. I fell down. Where is that end? Oh, it's at one of the ends. I'll be there eventually. Yeah, Mom said it was one of her worst ever, so... I liked it. I think I liked it for the reason... One of the reasons that you didn't, because of just the walking around. I kind of... Like, I forget things about movies, right? Not like Jaws or something, my favorite movies, but, you know... movies I've not seen that many times. I distinctly remember 2 shots from that movie still that I thought were, I mean, I don't want to exaggerate and say beautiful, but you know, I'm not usually one that'll look at something and be like, that was amazing cinematography. I'll just explain it like, well, I thought that was a cool thing. But like in my mind, there's a shot of him just walking in a field. And I thought, I remember, now I can remember still thinking to the theater, wow, that's a great shot, you know? So I thought it was shot well. I don't think it was as good as Leslie Vernon. But yeah, this is where I fell right here, so.
Yeah, I liked, I mean, the problem was, it wasn't because it was just like one long walk. There was at least 4 or 5 different instances of him just walking. And the first time it was done, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. That's, you know, it's funny, it's neat. And then the only other time I thought it was good was when he was walking towards the woods and you overhear him talking in the background about how they needed to get the keys and they needed to leave, and then he finds the keys because the one kid throws the keys and he's playing with the car. I like that part. I wish there would have been more of that. Right? Because there was way too many times where he'd just walk and it was just woods and quiet, and it's like I just kept thinking, and I was like, you know what? This is probably why Jason learned how to teleport. That did give me an idea, though, that I think, you know what, we should try and do skits sometime.
Okay.
Sometimes. Because I had this idea of watching them and like, you know what, let's do a movie about, like, what they do after, right? So the image I have in my mind is we do something where, like, Jason busts, you know, he has a tendency to, like, bust down doors or bust through walls.
Yeah.
And then when it's all done and over with, right, he's like, okay, this season's over. I've got to start prepping up the camp for next season. So he just goes around doing repair work.
Fixing all the mistakes all the damage
All
he's
the
caused.
damage he caused, so it's ready for next...
Ready for the next counselors to come in, right? Okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I mean, it just a couple final thoughts on that particular movie, because it had been a while since I've seen it, so I mean, there's a lot of it I'm probably not remembering, but I did enjoy it. Like I said, I thought it was well shot. I liked the ending. I liked how they were just talking, and you kept kind of thinking something's going to happen, but it doesn't. I liked how that ended. Oh, spoilers, I guess. But one more thing. Everyone talks about the yoga kill,
Yeah.
which was weird and gruesome and probably not physically possible, but I liked the log splitting one better.
Okay.
What he does to the ranger.
You just gave me something to bring up. Mom, just to show you which way Mom leans with it. When Mom and I were watching that, I was like, I kind of expected more. And she's like, yeah, he should have grabbed him by his legs and pulled him down that way and just like right up the groin. And I was looking at Mom like, you've learned well. You've learned well from me. She is a gore hound.
If I'm not remembering it correctly, it's because I didn't see it the last time I remember. Or slow down, man. The last time I saw it was in the theater, so when it first came out.
Sorry, I shot the guy with the spear gun and it went through his body, so it looked like he was sitting down. Like he just stopped moving and just sat down. His little legs are like kicking.
I mean, he might have, right?
I mean, in that situation.
I just remember how methodical it was, right? Because the guy was already paralyzed at that point.
Yeah.
And he was just like setting it up, I don't know. I just thought that kill was a lot cooler than the yoga one.
I mean, I like that bit. That's. I just wish there was more of that, because again,
right.
A lot of it was him just walking.
Oh, okay, I'm down here now.
There's a launch pad, the quack.
Oh.
The skeleton just use it to come up here and to drop down to chase you, because apparently I'm not worth chasing.
Are we not supposed to go down here?
I think we are. I think we're supposed to, like...
Gotcha.
Clear them out. It looks like that's, monster closet mentality. You get rid of all the monsters, it opens up a new door, you go through.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to say it was like... I mean, it's not one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I can't say that. It was alright. Again, like I said, the biggest thing I appreciated, and I didn't even realize it till the end, was there was no soundtrack until like the credits. And I appreciate that, because one of the biggest issues I have with modern movies especially is they mask all these sounds behind this blaring soundtrack. And I know I like music, right? I like Double Dragon Neon soundtrack, for example. But context matters in this case. And I feel what happens is a lot of times they kind of overuse the soundtrack in movies, and it just takes away from the atmosphere. That's why a lot of westerns are really good about it. Yeah, Sergio Leone's got the great, soundtracks for Fistful of Dollars, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, all that. But it's the moments where he knows when to let it breathe.
Right.
So I appreciate a movie that didn't have it, especially a horror movie. Because Ryan's rants. Modern horror movies are garbage because what they do is they use these loud noises and soundtracks to startle you with oh, you heard that sound, that's the suspense sound. You're supposed to be feeling suspense. Instead of letting you come to those feelings naturally. So, no, I didn't dislike it as much as, Mom or Dad, but...
I think Dad in general doesn't like horror, right?
Yeah, he's not a big horror guy. So. And I went in with, expectations tempered. Just because I know I'm more of a gore hound, and I kind of lean that way a bit more than, everyone's got different tastes and tolerances of what they like or put up with. So you and Gabe liked it.
Yeah.
which is, it's fine. We all like different things, to different degrees. But I don't know. It's not like I don't like atmospheric type of horror, something with slow build-up. Ravenous, I could sit here and talk about, but there really isn't a lot of it is tension building. Did you want that tarot card?
What do we have to do here? I'm clicking.
Are you on the tarot card screen?
Yeah.
Highlight the tarot card and then I guess press A.
Yeah, I'm doing it. It's not giving me. I mean, I guess it's accepting it.
Is it in one of the 5 slots in the center?
No, it's not. Oh, do I have to hit the slot?
I just press A over it and it puts it in the slot automatically.
No, I'm hitting A and it's not. Maybe I don't have 100, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, go. What's it say on the right? It says card costs and then it should say your gold.
Yeah, it says card cost 100.
What's it say about gold?
I don't. There's nothing here that says.
Oh,
gold.
okay. Then maybe I have to equip it and we both get it because this is co-op. This was added. I don't think it was originally with co-op. So I added
shit.
it.
I did it again. I went to the main menu. Shit.
I'll send you invite.
Yeah, it's really weird. The multiplayer, the co-op thing. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, this was added in, so it's not like it was originally there.
All right, I'm just not gonna do anything, and then you can do all the transitioning.
Yeah. Just let me handle it. I sent an invite. Let me know when you're in.
Oh, said authentication failed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Invite the game. Try it again.
All right. All right, loading. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll just sit tight then. You can. I'll let you handle the logistics. My number 2 is Hideo Kojima. Just kidding.
But
And everyone after 1 will just. I mean, there's probably an order if I think really hard about it, but my number 2 would be Spielberg.
okay.
Primarily based because he directed my favorite movie ever, which is Jaws. So, I mean, I don't think we need to spend much time on Spielberg because, I mean, his filmography is pretty epic. But I'm sure we can back and forth run down them anyway. Obviously, Saving Private Ryan and many others that I'm not thinking of right now. Shit.
I'll do this. He's my number 4. I'm having to skip over my first 3 are always my top 3, and they just outside of the number 1, the 2 and 3 fight it out. But number 4, I'll toss Spielberg in. Jurassic Park.
Oh shit. This is me not being able to think while I'm playing a game. I'm sorry, people. But yeah.
I mean, his involvement in things is much deeper than what he's directed. So
Also true.
you know,
Also
like Poltergeist, Gremlins, Back to the Future, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, American Tail, Band of Brothers, Freakazoid, so on and so forth. But he did things like Catch Me If You Can, which was always good. Minority Report, which is a really good movie based off of one of my favorite writers.
The Raiders franchise.
The Raiders.
Obviously.
Even the War of the Worlds one was okay with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
You know, Schindler's List is usually cited as one of the tippity top. Empire of the Sun, if you want a young Batman.
Oh, he produced the Goonies. I didn't know that.
Color Purple's a good movie. Indiana Jones. So, yeah, as we said, E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Close Encounters is a really good movie as well.
Amistad? No, that I was thinking of Amadeus. Never mind.
Amadeus. But yeah, for me, it's favorite movie Jurassic Park. I like dinosaurs. Almost always a win. But Jaws, of course,
Yeah, it's Jaws. I mean, you can't. How many of his movies? I can think of 3 off the top of my head that would be in my top 20, maybe. Jaws, Raiders, Jurassic Park. And then I mean, he's just
He might
one of
not
the
have the same like flair or style as some of the other directors or that cool factor, but what you get with Spielberg is this like you're going in for quality.
yeah.
Right? Like you're going to get a good meal from this chef. It might not, sometimes it might feel like it's boilerplate, but then when you get it you're like this is just probably one of the best damn steaks I ever ate, even if there isn't a lot of like weird stuff that they did with it.
This is what I wanted at the moment.
Yeah.
This is what I'm for right now. I'll do it.
I was going to say, a few directors you could argue kind of earn their place over their bodies of work. Usually it's like maybe 1 or 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
But Spielberg, the thing is just the quality is there kind of consistently throughout. Also want to highlight real quick, folks, this game has remote play together. Was planning on doing that, but then I was thinking back to the issues we had with
Serious Sam. Yeah.
Serious Sam, thank you. I had like an indigestion. Diarrhea. You remember that little commercial?
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Let's err on the side of caution. It's only like $1. It was only $1.99 when I bought this. So I was like, I'm just going to buy 2 copies. I'll jump into my number 3 then. That was your number 2, right?
Yes.
Now, I forgot the name of the movie. But my favorite director, I think his most underrated movie. Let me whip this out real quick. Now, coincidentally, a lot of my favorite directors also did my favorite movies, but not all my favorite directors on this list are going to be ones who did my favorite movies. It's just the top 3 happen to also be ones that have my favorite movies. The Duelists, I would argue, is his best movie he's ever made, and I highly recommend it. But my favorite movie by him is Blade Runner. Ridley Scott.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Cyberpunk. If you didn't get that from my comment about Minority Report by Philip K. Dick, Neuromancer, all that jazz. So Blade Runner just kind of gave us so much, regardless of which version's your favorite, right? Or how many times he wants to do a different edition. Where I feel Spielberg, for example, beat Ridley Scott out on like technical aptitude, maybe as a director, I feel Ridley Scott just knows how to grab like the essence of badass. At least his earlier stuff, right? Whether it's American Gangster, Kingdom of Heaven, Gladiator, Black Rain, Legend, where he basically said, I want to do a movie about fairy tales. I want to make a movie that looks like, and it feels like it would be its own fairy tale. And he did it with flying colors. Alien, and like I said, The Duelists, which is one I don't really see pop up quite too often. Though he does have the technical aptitude too, with things like Black Hawk Down, Love It or Hate It, Prometheus.
I enjoyed it. I'll just say that.
But even though his quite a few last films have not really, I felt, up to par, his early body of work still holds him up for me. Even if just for Blade Runner alone, really. Not to mention one of the greatest horror movies ever, Alien. But
I'll just go ahead and knock him out because he is on my list. Alien being my favorite. But for all the ones you also mentioned, Blade Runner specifically,
Tears of the
Legend,
Rain.
Kingdom of Heaven, which you showed me, I enjoyed. I thought it was a little too long, but
That was the director's cut, which
yeah, that is
helps-
true. Yeah,
To be fair, and because I saw the original in theaters, made it a much better movie. But yeah, it is a.
but it
I
is a good
understand why
one.
they cut
It is a good one. He does. Everything you said, I'll just piggyback off of. Just the. See, this is where you're so much better at talking about these specific types of things than me.
You didn't add the extra part. You could have just stopped at the third word, fourth word.
The atmosphere, like the atmosphere of something like both Blade Runner and Alien, you know.
Or even Gladiator, because for a while,
Gladiator.
whenever we would do the reviews, you would always end it with, the Gladiator comment, right?
Yeah, yeah. If I was entertained,
If you
yeah.
were entertained, are you not entertained?
But just
Oh, that's a big guy.
the vibe of his movies, the feel of the movies, just really, really good stuff. Plus, Alien being my favorite of his movies. You gotta love him for the fact that a little bit of Alien trivia. I'm sure everyone knows at this point. Whoa! Barrels all over. He did not tell the people that what was going to happen when the chestbuster burst out of Kane, right? So that is genuine shock for the most part on their faces, and that is good directing, people. Now, I have not seen. Did he do the newer Blade Runner?
No,
Okay, that wasn't
he may
him.
have produced it, but Matchstick Men. You ever seen Matchstick Men? That's pretty good.
No. I haven't seen The Duelist either. But if you've got it, throw it on.
I wish I did. Matchstick Men has Nicolas Cage, Sam Rockwell, so I had to see it when it came out.
Oh,
Yeah. I won't spoil it. I'll send it your way though. But The Duelist, if I had to show you one movie from that where, if you've never watched any Ridley Scott, first movie I'd show everybody is Blade Runner, and then they'd hate Ridley Scott because it's like one of those you should not show someone for the first time unless they're really in that kind of headspace. But The Duelist is one I would show to people who have seen Ridley Scott, because I feel like most people haven't even heard of that movie.
okay. You're looking at that too, right?
Yeah, there's something under there. I wonder, do we have to shoot it off like that, huh?
There are. Okay, you got it. There are secrets because you've looked on that screen. It said
Yeah. Oh, okay.
that we were missing some. All right.
Well, more money doesn't hurt, but
Oh, I was gonna say because you mentioned Sam Rockwell. At this point, anything Sam Rockwell that you have or get a hold of, I'm game for.
oh yeah,
I'll just throw that out. Did he do Gladiator 2? Because honestly,
Yes.
I'm not interested in seeing it. Okay. Did you see it?
No, I didn't. Like I said, it's kind of like how I feel about another one of my directors that I'll get to later in the list. His later movies haven't been the best.
Yeah.
Kind of lost that tone. No fall damage, that's good. You just want to explore all the rooms.
Yeah.
But that's the thing also about Ridley Scott movies I love. With Akira Kurosawa movies, as much as I love them, every time you watch one of his movies, you kind of need to be engrossed and pay attention. With Ridley Scott's, I can turn on Blade Runner. Part of it's because I've seen it so many times. But also, like Alien, I can just put them on in the background and just let the atmosphere of the movie ooze into the house, you know? It just kind of permeates. And based upon what I hear or what I feel or things that are said, I kind of know what part it is. No. No, I'm playing this with the controller, folks, so bear with me. Normally I don't.
I have a horde of people after me, and I'm dying.
Well, I'm about dead. Well, if you want to die, that's fine. We're safe, because I am in a spot where they can't
Nope.
get me.
I'm dead. You said they respawn, right? Okay, I respawn. I'm green. Oh, there's a timer. I see it. Oh, that's kind of neat. You can, like, move around until you respawn, I think, right?
Yep.
That is neat. I don't know why I moved down here, but hey.
Go up these steps.
Oh, I see where you are. Okay.
I want to see if this
Here.
like, hurts them. I guess not.
Let me try to get him.
I'll be right back real quick.
Ah! Alright. My turn to shine. Just kidding. Yeah, so as we go over these lists of directors, I mean, if you've listened to any of or watched any of our stuff, you would know I have a hard time articulating how I feel about things. So especially for something like this, Ryan is most definitely going to have an easier time describing things about why you like certain movies, certain directors, and so forth. Whereas my general vibe is I just, I like it or I don't, right? Sometimes I can explain and sometimes most of the time I can't, but it's always going to be my genuine opinion. Cover him a female. Okay. What is going on? Ah, got it. But yeah, so, and he watches a lot more movies than I do, especially recently. I don't really, for my own reasons, I could take the time to watch more, and I probably should, but I don't watch that many movies these days. All right, what do we got? I do need to look up some of these. Give me 1 second. Oh, I gotta look stuff up on my phone. There we go. And one more. Who is up next? Let's see. I'm just going to look at my list and have movies available just to talk about whenever they pop up. But yeah, Ridley Scott. So far, let's see what I got. I got John Carpenter, Spielberg, Ridley Scott. A lot of my stuff is going to be chalk. I'm trying to look at my list and think, is there anyone here that is just out of left field? Maybe 1, 2. There's really only 2 I can think of, and probably only 1 that might be a little out of left field for people. But we'll hit that when we get to it. No! Oh, wait. Let me go back that way. I realize none of you are going to be able to see what I'm doing. Trying to get up to where Ryan is. Get that armor. There we go. Hey, look at that. Don't quite know. Oh, it's right there. I'm just going to chill.
Alright, sorry, I'm back.
Oh, well, that was the most talking I've ever done by myself, I think, on any of these videos, but...
Yeah, let's just say mistakes over the past couple days were made, and they will not be repeated.
Alright. You still poop faster than me, because I take forever.
Well, as they say, the job's not finished until the paperwork is done.
Yep. I made sure to save that little picture from Grandma's house. I don't know where it is now, but I'd like to find out.
I'll ask around.
It's something I always remember from growing up in Parker.
Alright, what number are you on?
Because of that last one, I have 3. I have Carpenter, Spielberg, and Scott.
Okay.
I think because we're going to have some that overlap, we're probably going to get, But I'll let you do the next one then. We'll make it a game. See if it's one that's on my list too. It'll be a puzzle.
It'll be a puzzle, huh? Alright, and I will do... one that might be on your list. Because I know I got a couple I know that aren't going to be on the list. What would you consider to be one of the best westerns?
Well, best or my favorite?
Favorite, I guess.
Unforgiven.
Right.
Oh, so East. Okay.
Eastwood.
Not on my list, honestly, because I didn't even consider it, but I don't think he would, to be honest, though, just because of the people ahead of him. But that definitely is my favorite Western, so.
It's not my favorite Western, but Clint Eastwood has the benefit of being a director because he was also an actor for so long. So we get
Yes.
that perspective.
That was a good point.
So he knows usually, and from what I've heard, he's like a one-take kind of guy. Like, I think I saw an interview with, like, maybe, was it Matt Damon? Who's like, he was like stressing out about it, and Clint was just like, that's great. Next shot. And he was like, I think it was some football movie that Clint Eastwood did. And he was like a, Matt Damon was like a coach for a university or something. Anyways, but Unforgiven has some of my favorite lines. Also flipped westerns on their head.
1 second, did you pause it?
No, I died.
Okay. Yes, I was dead already.
Okay.
I was in the green, so.
But
Yes.
Clint Eastwood, is my number 5. Like I said, at this point, they can kind of go all over. But Unforgiven had, of course, Gene Hackman in it and Morgan Freeman. Great casting for both.
One of my favorite quotes. Deserves got nothing to do with it. I mean, there's many great quotes in that movie.
Killing a man's a hell of a thing.
Yep, I remember that. Yeah.
But Gran Torino is also great. Even movies I'd never, I don't think are my cup of tea, like $1 Million Baby. But
I haven't seen that, but you are right about Gran Torino. He does have a really... I kind of think his filmography might even be underrated. I mean, I know it's not thought of as crap, but I don't know. For some reason, in my mind, it feels like it's underrated, you know?
yeah. No, I see. Completely agree. Because that's the thing. Even if it's something I'm not interested in, I'll still check it out.
Yeah.
Because I know the quality is going to be there. Alright, so that's one that's not on your list, but I got a couple more. I'm sure you could guess one or two of them, but...
I don't know. I was talking to the audience while you were away, and I kind of realized mine's really, really, really chalky. Like, there's only one or two I'm thinking of that are kind of going to be maybe not shocking to you. I don't think any of them, but... And really only one of those is going to be not as well known.
I know what it is. Danny DeVito. I won you over with the Death to Snooki.
That was good.
And Matilda. I know you like that one.
I've never seen that, actually. I don't know. Did he really direct it? I know he was
I think he
in it.
directed that, yeah. I think that was another one of his directorial.
All right, let's get to this part. And then after this part, I will take my pee break.
Alright, I mean, I think if we just stay up here, we should be fine.
I'm down with the barrels, and they're going to blow up at some point. Yep. I remembered that a little too late. My number 4, who I would think might be on your list, Wes Craven. And my favorite being Nightmare on Elm Street.
He is possibly on my list.
Okay.
I can't confirm it because, let's just say, the good news about getting the paperwork filed away is it allowed me to look up things real quick. Yeah, this is where I'm going with that. But if he does end up on my list, I'll say, it's going to be Nightmare on Elm Street 3. I just think...
Right. And we did our ranking of those movies not too long ago, so I don't think we need to dwell too much on those.
No, we can talk about his other stuff. Like Scream really revolutionized horror.
And for the...
Go ahead.
I mean, I don't think all the Scream movies are all that great, but for the most part, it's a pretty solid franchise.
The first 4, I think, are pretty decent, with 3 probably being the weakest one, but 2 is a lot better than I remembered. And 4 was a great, finale, originally, intended.
Yeah. He's also got... I'm going to actually look up his films, because I think with lists like these that we're doing, I'm going to forget so many. The Hills Have Eyes.
Yep. Did he do the remake too, or just the original?
I think just the original. The Serpent and the Rainbow.
That one's okay.
Shocker.
Shocker's great. That's if before, I was talking about with the Duelists for Scott being underrated. I think Shocker is one of his most underrated films.
Yeah. He did The Hills Have... No, he produced The Hills Have Eyes 2. He didn't do the remake.
Okay.
God, I know someone did the remake, and I can't... his name's escaped me. Cursed, which you showed me recently.
Cursed, yeah.
I thought it was not that bad.
Yeah, it was alright.
Last House on the Left that I know you had asked about before, and I have not seen, but I know it's well thought of, and for reasons I told you, I'm kind of not really interested in seeing it. Oh, Alexandra Aja did the Hills Have Eyes remake that Craven did produce. Also, I'm looking now. It says Feast. Remember Feast?
Feast, yeah.
He was a producer on Feast.
Oh.
Which is a solid, and Wishmaster, executive producer.
Oh, Wishmaster.
So yeah, he's got his hands in a lot of things outside of even just the obviously iconic Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream franchises.
Which with Wishmaster, real quick, I think the first time Robert Englund and Kane Hodder were in the movie together.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah,
but I
get sliced in half by like a glass sheet.
Oh, he's the guy. I love this part. When I think of Wishmaster, I think of that part because he's the guy where the Djinn, is that right? How you say it?
Jin. Yeah,
Jin.
Jin.
When he asked, I'm paraphrasing. He asked him what he wants, and I think it's Kane Hodder, and he's like, "I just want you to leave or something, or go away."
Yeah.
And he turns around and he's like, "No, no, no." I just remember that part. And then he says something else, I think, and comes back and kills him. But that was Kane Hodder, I think, like the security guard, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom. So
Yeah.
be right back.
I'll keep rambling. If you haven't seen Wishmaster, folks, the first 2 Wishmasters are really good. The third one is not. You can avoid that one. Second Wishmaster actually has probably one of the greatest kills in a horror movie ever. The Jinn was played by Andrew Divoff, which he was in. The one I like to point out all the time is Toy Soldiers, which is about a bunch of terrorists who take over a rich kid prep school, more or less. And then the rich kids try to help people on the outside to try and get rid of the terrorists. But Wes Craven, see, the problem is, it's like, if I list the movies he did good, it's like, well, that's like 75% of his films. And the problem I have with Russ Craven being on the list per se, granted, I mean, I'll be having some who are just genre specific, but his are very much just strictly horror. I'm going to use this time to cheat a bit if you don't mind, folks. I don't know. I don't know if I would want to put him on there. But, Sorry, I'm cheating to use this. Time to look up some directors real quick. Don't tell him. You know what? I'll move him to an honorable mention. Yeah, I think honorable mention's a good spot for him. Yeah, so far this it's okay for what it is. We haven't gotten very far. We've actually been pooping the bed a bit, but part of that is, to be fair, we're trying to talk to y'all. We're trying to come up with lists. You know, we've talked about this every time we play, I think. But so it's hard to juggle all that. So we do appreciate your patience with it. I'm trying to check this out real quick. Yeah, okay, we're good with that.
All right. You got me?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. All right. What number are you on? Not that it matters. But think
I
you
am on. I'd be on 6.
okay.
I moved Wes Craven to honorable mention, by the way.
Okay. I think I only have 4, so I'm one behind. Not that that usually matters with us, but well, I'll go ahead and knock one more of mine out. A kind of no-brainer, obvious one. Well, maybe not obvious, but another chalky one. Tarantino. And my favorite being Reservoir Dogs.
I do feel that's probably his best.
But, and I'm just, again, because I will forget, let me bring up his filmography. And I'm not even a fan of, it's not a horrible movie, but I don't think Pulp Fiction is nearly as good as people think it is. And spoilers, and you can comment on this in the chat. I have not seen either of the Kill Bills. That's or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Let's see, Reservoir Dogs being my favorite. Jackie Brown. I love Jackie Brown.
Brown's great,
I think it is.
I'd have to say that's probably the one that is most overlooked whenever people bring up Tarantino.
Yes, definitely overlooked.
It's a very close second for me.
Inglourious Bastards would be probably my second favorite.
It's a good
I
one.
also Django Unchained I enjoyed also. And yeah, I liked Hateful Eight. I know some people did not like it. I did like Hateful Eight.
Death Proof.
Death Proof. I don't know how I did this, but I've only seen. Oh, he didn't do the other one, did he?
No. That was
Richard Rodriguez, right?
Rodriguez, yeah, who's a great. I want to add both of them to honorable mentions for me.
Okay,
Rodriguez
then I've not.
is great.
Yeah, I saw that. What, Planet Terror? I've seen that one.
I gotta show
I've
you El
not-
Mariachi sometime. By the way, it's really good.
Better than Desperado?
I think it's better than Desperado.
Okay. I mean, they're pretty much shot for shot, isn't it? Well, kind of?
It's
I don't know.
a sequel.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It's kind of like a more it's not really a shot for shot. It's a kind of a more when he brought it more into like the Hollywood atmosphere, kind of tweaks some things for
A more
that
mainstream,
audience. Yeah.
mainstream version? Okay. I know Tarantino has his detractors and his quirky things people may not like about him, but I just think, I don't know, man. I think, like, Reservoir Dogs is such a great movie. And Inglourious Basterds, too, for that matter. And I don't think, even though, I mean, Pulp Fiction's probably my least favorite of his that I've seen, It's not by any means a bad movie. So
It's got my boy in it, so obviously can't be.
yeah, that's one of the most stacked casts, right?
Yeah.
He's just very good at what he does. Very good characters. Is that fair to say? Like
To use the food analogy that we used earlier, like a cook or a chef or a restaurant, Tarantino is messy, but it's like this is so good that I don't care it's a mess at times. You know, like it doesn't matter if at the beginning of the meal, you know, it looks great, but then halfway through I've got the food all over my hands and it's like, oh my god, this is a mess, but it's just too damn good to not
that's a
finish it.
really good way. That's a really good way of putting it. Yeah. No, that's an almost perfect way of putting it. Yes. But yeah, Quentin Tarantino, Reservoir Dogs. Would be my number 5.
And what I love about Reservoir Dogs is
Are you in the next area? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
no,
Okay.
no worries. Is yeah,
Oh.
you could argue the story is not the greatest because they don't really. I mean, they tell you enough, but the focus is not really the story. It's watching these characters do whatever you think they're doing,
Yes.
right? And seeing the outcome. We don't even actually see them doing the robbery, really. You know, we get kind of like the before and after. Yeah, if we just stay up here, they can't do anything to us.
Yeah, just I mean, there are so many just great performances in that movie. Whoa, okay, all right, don't do that. Of course, I would do that.
That's how this works. It kind of like pulls them. It catches onto him and then you pull him to you.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't take ammo, so.
Does it damage them or just?
Yeah.
That's what the spear gun thingy.
Yeah, the spinny blade thing that
Oh, okay.
you like. No, you want to try on the guy down there. You just hit him with it, and once it gets onto him, you pull him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's some fun weapons in this. they're like hesitant to come up now. Okay, so the health and armor is in the bottom left, right?
Yeah.
And the ammo is in the bottom right. What's the 2 counters at the top?
That I don't know.
It's got to have something to do with that weird thing that keeps happening, right?
I think so.
All right. Keep killing people. I think each number you kill,
On
that
the
pentagram goes up. Yeah. And I
That's why
think we
it came
share of that. Yeah.
I wanted to see if that.
The other number keeps going up. Oh, I think those are the green things, actually. Pick up that green thing there. Yeah, okay. The green stuff you pick up is the number on the right. Okay. I guess it could be down there with you. You're doing such a good job.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I'll go down there with you. Let's see what happens when... Yeah, so we share the green things too. And that number goes up.
Yeah, because I stated earlier is that this was originally just single player, and then somewhere along the way they threw in co-op.
All right, we're almost at 100, so we'll see if something happens at 100. Well, maybe not. Tune in next time when we hit 100.
All right, let me knock out my number 6 because this is gonna finish off horror for me. Toby, kind of like how you like Tarantino, and I kind of like Tarantino because he's got that messy kind of grindhouse feel and look. Toby Hooper,
Okay.
I think kind of like the epitome of it all. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I know he'd probably hate to hear it, but yeah, the first one. I adore the second one though, so don't get me wrong on that. You have Funhouse, which is another one I like, and the one with the gator that I always forget about, which is a great one.
Not Alligator?
Is it Alligator?
Is that the one with the infamous eating the kid in the pool?
Yeah.
I think that is Alligator.
Okay.
I didn't know he did that.
Well, hold on, let me look it up. I could be wrong. I don't want to lead people astray. I just love... No, it's Eaten Alive.
Okay.
Also called Death Trap, Horror Hotel, and Starlight Slaughter.
Oh, okay, okay. That's the one where they have like a pet gator, right? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I love the downright dirty, grimy feel to all of his movies. The humor they injects into when he was trying to kill off the franchise. I think Rob Zombie was a fan of Tobe Hooper too. And was kind of trying to do the same thing. Could be wrong though, because Tobe did not like how successful the first one was, from everything I've heard. But I mean, he just nailed it and kind of drove horror in the direction that I'm a fan of horror. Maybe people would call it shock horror, but you know, just the downright gritty feel that you would feel watching it. Like you'd feel like you'd need to rub your eyes and they would hurt because there's grit in it. That kind of sensation. And I think part of the problem is once you get out of the 70s, it starts losing that kind of atmosphere for a lot of these types of movies. It felt low budget. You know, a lot of his movies felt like they were kind of strung together. And I kind of appreciate that ramshackle approach. That once we started hitting the 80s, you started to see more budgets and more this and that. And I don't know, I think Tobe Hooper just kind of found that right balance. Yeah, he's my number 6. I can turn on pretty much all of his movies, and I guess to draw a comparison back to Ridley Scott, Ridley Scott's strength is you can watch Alien, Gladiator, Blade Runner, and was it Black Rain and The Duelists, and be like, this is the same director, and he also did Legend? What the heck?
Right,
And you don't
right.
really, you don't even see the relation. But with the Tobe Hooper movie, you see it, you're like, okay, that's a Tobe Hooper movie. And sometimes it's like that comfort food. But yeah, Eaten Alive, that was one I was planning on showing folks whenever we got together. I remember to do that. Again, I would like to add
You have it?
Tarantino to... No. I have to try and track down a copy. Tarantino and Rodriguez to honorable mentions because they both do good. Very similar in the same vein. Maybe for more audiences of the time, you know.
Oh, okay.
And this is where we... Yeah.
Oh, yes, we're rebitted. All right. I'm going to try to concentrate a bit.
I'm going to try and get rid of barrels. Because I think that's what got me last time.
Might be easier to hang out at the top. Less of a chance to get surrounded.
Yeah, as long as you keep your front cleared, right?
Yeah.
Anything in front of you?
Yeah, good point.
Oh, that slows you down for some reason.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that clears out horror. Though I do give an honorable mention to William Castle. It's kind of a weird one, because I don't really have a favorite William Castle movie. I guess maybe The Tingler? Oh, this guy slows you down. But William Castle... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go. I thought you were done. I'm sorry. Keep going.
William Castle is what I consider to be one of the best directors, really, in general, because what he did is he brought movies to a different field. Because what William Castle did is, like, during The Tingler, he would set up things underneath the seats that would cause, like, a little tentacle to kind of whip around with it, you know, like an air hose. Because there's a scene in it when Vincent Price talks about how the Tingler gets loose. And when it gets loose, the screen goes black. And you just hear Vincent Price talking over it about how it's loose and you gotta watch out. And at that point, they cause the air hoses to kind of brush up against you on the seats by your legs. So he brought, like, interactivity to movies.
That's really cool.
He also did the original House on Haunted Hill. He did the original 13 Ghosts, using very similar themes. He would also have actors dressed up as or not actors, but people in movie theaters would dress up as the characters and were told when to go out to the audience to kind of do stuff. So he brought a lot of interactivity to the 50s and 60s cinema atmosphere. His movies, B-rate horror movie type of director. So yeah, shout out to him for an honorable mention. You know what? It's not even the rogue guys, it's the skeletons that get me.
Yeah, skeletons are tough.
Like the very basic enemies that you think wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. Alright. That wasn't as bad. I think running around the top definitely helped.
Yeah, not getting blown up by barrels. I did number 6, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can keep going if you need to.
Well, I need to. I'm amending something. I was trying to. It's now thought of this person as.
Yeah, I can keep going that way.
No, I'll go next. Romero.
Rush you. Just...
My number 6. George Romero. Again, another chalky horror one. The Dead series. Night of the Living Dead being my favorite. Followed very closely by Dawn, sorry. And then, I guess in order, then by Day. Didn't really care for a couple of the newer ones outside of some specific scenes, but Land of the Dead is not bad.
Yeah.
But that one after, the found footage type one, I think that didn't really do anything for me. But obviously classic with the Night of the Living Dead series. And I guess primarily just based off of that, but it's such an iconic series. One of my favorite horror movies. And basically, the modern zombie, right?
Yeah, started that zombie trend.
Yeah. And I know I didn't bring up his filmography, and I'm not going to do it now because There's got to be other stuff on there I'm not thinking of, right? That I probably should have before I mentioned.
Shine.
Okay.
Yeah, I have not seen any past Land of the Dead.
Diary of the Dead was the one with the found footage type one. It wasn't very good.
I'm glad that they give this to us like when everything's already gone.
Yeah, right. I wasn't even noticing. Was it the counter? One of the
We were
counters?
up to like 184.
Oh, we're at
186.
180. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's the one on the right.
Okay, yeah.
Because we're now down to 5 again. We got a new tarot card.
Alright, I'm gonna look up his stuff real fast. 'Cause I know.
I'm gonna look at the tarot cards. Oh, okay. Never mind, we didn't get a new tarot card. It penalized us for using a tarot card.
Oh. That's interesting. Oh, let's see. So, the Dead movies. Oh, the Crazies.
Crazies. Yep.
The amusement park, which I've never seen, but I have heard of. I don't know if you heard of the amusement park.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Creep Show. Creep Show 2. And then the Dead movies. So he did not direct the newest, the remake of the Crazies, which is also good. Timothy Oliphant, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
But he did produce it, looks like, or assist in it. Did a bunch of TV stuff also. Well, Tales in the Dark Side. Something called Iron City Ass Kickers. I'm now kind of curious about, but anyway, my number 6, George Romero, father of the modern zombies. Oh, what is going on?
Taking care of a giant. Looks
I do love these giant things.
You know what
Oh.
it looks like? It looks like something from Vampire Hunter D. I don't know
yeah,
if you
okay.
remember that big gate creature that got its hands caught in the bridge.
Oh, and we have regular enemies too.
Yeah, at least they're not headless and screaming.
Yeah.
Okay, he has a health bar.
Oh, I see it. It's the red. Oh, it's going down.
Doesn't look like it matters where you hit him.
I'm almost dead. I'm not even paying attention. Stay alive, don't die.
Yeah, Frankie Muniz.
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff up. I just found an area with a bunch of stuff, so. Ammo and all that. He's almost down. All right. This is...
Going on my screen.
Oh! I think he's down, but I'm still losing life. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, that was nuts. Not too
pretty
hard,
cool.
though.
Yeah, no, alright.
Yeah.
But fun. I like the monster designs. Number 7 for me is going to be Martin Scorsese.
Impressive,
Ah.
but it's taking
Goodfellas,
too long.
The
But
harvest is
Gangs of New York,
plentiful, but
my
the
favorite
workers
movie
are
is-
few.
Get the giant soul.
I mean, he's got, you know,
You will
like I said,
resurrect
Goodfellas is
fallen
another top
enemies
tier one. Casino's
to make
great. The
them
Irishman,
fight on your
Departed,
side,
Aviator, Wolf of
and
Wall
I'll
Street.
regain my
He's had
souls sooner.
a very
Yours?
long career of making
What,
just
you've lost
really
him?
well crafted
I made a bet with Lucifer
movies.
that you would
Taxi
fall
Driver is the
fighting a
one, right? And
demon.
Raging Bull, a lot of people bring
Sorry to
up.
let you
They're good.
down.
As much as, Cape Fear.
Didn't.
But for me,
Lucifer
Gangs of
was
New York
cheating.
definitely tops it.
Gambling?
It's just quality
Even death has a
directing. It's
weakness.
just the way he hammers it
Harmless
home.
whim.
You know when you're watching a Scorsese movie.
I always win.
It's just got that attitude to it. And he always attracted like the. Once again, another director that would attract stacked casts. Daniel Day-Lewis, for example, and Cameron Diaz. You had Leonardo DiCaprio, Liam Neeson in Gangs of New York, and John C. Reilly.
He wasn't on my radar, but now that you mention it, I kind of feel like I could have put him on there, you know?
And someone that hires, who would hire Ray Liotta, rest in peace, for a job. Because I do
Yeah.
love some Ray Liotta, man.
Yeah.
Even when he was in bad movies.
Are we supposed to go?
Somewhere. Oh, there's a green portal, I think.
The one by his head?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm getting stuck on stuff.
Yeah, no, this is...
No, wait. Do we have to... No. Alright. Oh, we gotta use this.
What?
Once you've collected enough souls and all skulls, hold left trigger and press right trigger to make a combo shot and turn several enemies into your minions.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that the green thingy?
Yeah. So that's a different mechanic.
What do you do now?
Wow. Once you collect enough souls, by holding left trigger, it brings the
I
souls
tried
in.
to warn you.
Press
Okay.
right
Can't be
trigger and hit
trusted.
an enemy or a group of enemies, and they turn
trusted
green
you
and they start
once.
following you.
You betrayed me. When
Oh,
I defeated the
interesting.
devil, you wanted to take over his throne.
I'm just a
Is your
lover,
screen shaking too?
condemned to
No.
eternal purgatory.
Oh,
I made a mistake.
mine is shaking like
He's not
crazy.
telling you the whole truth.
Like the words are fine, but like the
Yeah,
the
that's what I
cutscene is
thought.
they're jumping up and down. The whole thing is shaking. Huh. Yeah, Scorsese. I think Goodfellas would be my favorite. It's my favorite gangster movie.
Oh yeah, by far for me. Not that other gangster movies are bad, but I just De Niro, Ray Liotta, Pesci.
Yeah. But he didn't. He could have been on my list, definitely. Oh, this is interesting then.
All right, I jumped on the lockers to get up here. I don't know if you need to do that to do it, but
No, I picked whatever that is up. Let's see what it is.
shoots like ninja stars or something. I don't
Okay.
know what the alt mode does. Oh, you know what? I think those are really just ninja stars because I just picked up a ammo container. For
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I saw those. I
It's
think.
'cause-
Wait, I think the alt mode explodes. Yeah, they little explosions. You gotta wait a couple seconds.
It's not doing it. Do you have ammo for the alt mode?
Yeah.
Okay, I
I,
do.
okay. Hold on 1 second. Just look in front of you.
Mhm.
It's a little grenade thingy,
Okay.
like a firecracker or something. I guess maybe I don't know.
I'm gonna start blasting a few out just because I think we only got like an hour left.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Guy
Yeah.
Ritchie's my number 8. Snatch is my favorite. This was when I was talking about how with Ridley Scott, his later films, Guy Ritchie's another one. Not that they're bad, but I find Guy Ritchie's earlier films to be a lot better. Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. You got Rock and Rolla. But Snatch is really up there for me as his best movie. for a multitude of reasons, to include just a lot of amazing characters and actors that he got to be in it, in the tone, in the quick-paced dialogue, right? Much like Scorsese did with, you know what, he's kind of like a advancement of the gangster drama, right? Bringing in like British flair.
Yeah.
Where a lot of gangster, I'm a big fan of James Cagney in a lot of older movies. James Cagney being probably one of my favorite actors. And you just watch these mobster movies from back then you see things like what Scorsese did, which is kind of like what Clint Eastwood did with westerns, and then you see what Guy Ritchie brought to the table. So Snatch just kind of encapsulates that almost punk rock like atmosphere, I feel.
Yeah.
To it. That even though I can still enjoy some of his newer movies, we watched, in fact, one of his newer movies that was okay. It was called the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, I think, or something.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, based on like the actual unit that kind of inspired like Black Ops.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good. It was all right. I mean, it kind of doesn't have that same punchy charm that his earlier movies had, but.
What am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, were you done with Guy Ritchie? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Highly recommend it. Check out Snatch. Just if anything, it's very quotable. You've got a lot of great characters, and he did the multiple stories converging on one point theme really well on that one.
I've yet to see it. I probably should.
Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll do a Guy Ritchie marathon when you're here.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do like Lock, Stock, and then we'll go to Snatch, and then Rock and Rolla. I'm just going to keep rattling. I'm close, so then that way we can linger a bit if we need to. My number 9, Roger Corman. A lot of the reasons I like William Castle, I like Roger Corman. He did B-rate, cheap, usually horror movies, but just cheap movies in general. Mask of the Red Death being my favorite. It's also my favorite Poe story. I'm not a huge fan of Poe, but I just love the imagery and theming in Mask of the Red Death. His movies had nothing to do with the books, by the way. It's just stories. It had nothing to do with them. He just used the name. And if you want to see a young Jack Nicholson, check out The Raven, where he's with Vincent Price. Another reason I like William Castle and Roger Corman is they both used Vincent Price a good bit. But Roger Corman, for a lot of the same reasons, he was able to be like, this is what I want, this is how I want it, this is our cheap budget, I don't want to spend more than this, how do we make it work? And let the audience use their imagination to kind of fill in the bits. The audience knows it doesn't look the greatest, but the audience is able to use their imagination to kind of embrace the whimsical aspect of it. Yeah, we're going down. It's just the other side of the building.
Okay.
Also did, I would say, the best Fantastic Four movie.
It's not bad. I mean, I think you linked me to it, and I eventually, I was aware of it, but you would give me the link, and I caught it. It's not bad.
It had a mole man in it.
Yeah.
Best looking Doctor Doom, even though he sounded like poop. Not a bad casting on the actors for the actual Fantastic Four.
This is a neat location.
Yeah, like a theater.
Yeah.
Stage theater, not movie. And my number 10, Wes Anderson.
Ah.
Favorite movie, Royal Tenenbaums, but it does, whether it's the Fantastic Mr. Fox or Royal Tenenbaums, or you could go New Gun up here too. Oh no, it's the same one. It looks like. Was it Rushmore? I think the one with.
Yeah, you'd mentioned that to me. I've yet to see it.
Bottle Rocket. I mean, a lot of his movies up until about
Grand Budapest.
Up until about Royal Tenenbaums, you saw a lot more variety in his filmmaking, but Royal Tenenbaums is when we start getting that oh-so-quirky Wes Anderson. That's partially why I think I like it the most, is because it was the first time he did that approach. But, like, if I was to show you Bottle Rocket, you would be, like, hard-pressed to tell how this is a Wes Anderson movie outside of, you know, the Owen brothers.
Right.
Being involved with it. Is it just his offbeat nature is something that I think there's a reason most filmmakers don't try to emulate his style, is because especially
You'd be hard pressed to do it well.
And to be fair, even some of his last ones, like these probably the last 2 or 3 that I saw were not very good. They were okay though. But Life Aquatic's good. It's just like you can't see this anywhere else, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it kind of has that going for him. And also, once again, he gets like a good stat cat. What is that? A clown.
Oh, okay. Again, I thought they were kids.
Oh, I see the little kid ones, yeah. There's a purple clown one
Oh, okay.
with the hands going. Yeah, those
Maybe
are my
they'll-
top 10 directors. Again, I didn't want to...
Nah, you're...
But Wes Anderson, Mad Props, probably the youngest director I have on my list. From like a more new, you know, filmmaking. But one thing all of them is set apart is maybe people could tell, maybe they can't, but I can tell just by looking at it which one of those movies directed what. And that's something I feel is lost in modern movie making. Like, I couldn't tell you what new directors are, because it all seems the same. Unless it's something like completely different, like the whatever in a nature thing that we were talking about.
Yeah.
I doubt I would confuse him with anyone else. And again, mad props to him. Got some balls to do a movie like that, you know. Took a lot of risks, and I hope that they continue doing movies, because I'd be interested to see where they go with it. But yeah, Wes Anderson is that like weird, almost like you feel like you're not in on some type of joke every time you watch his movies. I kind of like that. Yeah, those are my top 10, with the honorable mentions, of course, being Wes Craven, William Castle, Stanley Kubrick I should add in too, because Clockwork Orange in and of itself is just brilliant, not to mention things like The Shining, which is really good.
Alright, I got 1, 2, 3, 4
real
to
quick.
fill.
Unless
Yeah.
you're... Actually, I'll wait until you're done, because you might have them on your list. I don't know.
Alright, we'll just hop right into it. My number 7. I'm not always the best judge of any movies, to be honest, but in particular comedies. And my flavor goes, you can't tell if I'm going to like something or not, especially that genre. But Mel Brooks.
Great one, yeah.
I don't know.
The
I don't.
Dancing on...
Sorry.
Sorry.
Look at this guy. This guy is. Okay, they're back there too. My favorite being History of the World Part 1, actually.
It's a good one.
A movie that I kind of grew up with it. Just watching it all the time. Obviously, any movie you pick from him is going to have a stacked cast. That one in particular. So quotable.
It's good to be the king.
Good to be the king. Miracle. Gregory Hines. Madeline Kahn. But I mean, you could pick any of his movies. Blazing Saddles. Spaceball.
Yeah, my favorite is the producers.
Have not seen that. Probably should. Even his bad movies like Men in Tights.
Dracula, Dead and Loving.
Yeah. Yeah, just based off History of the World Part 1, Blazing Saddles, Mel Brooks is comedy genius as far as I'm concerned. And really, I mean, I can't think of another straight up comedic director that I would think to put on my list.
My problem with that is,
Excuse me.
I'm not sure who directed the Monty Python movies.
Oh yeah, it's probably a conglomerate of all of them,
Because
right?
they would definitely be up there for me too. Yeah, Terry Gilliam.
Okay.
To be fair,
yeah.
he could have very well made my list.
Oh, 12 Monkeys, right?
12 Monkeys, you got Time Bandits, Brazil, Adventures of Baron Munchausen, The Fisher King's great. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
He's another honorable mention I'll throw on there. The Brothers Grimm. Remember that one?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that's a pretty good call.
But I don't know how many of the Monty Python, but I think it's like a collective.
Like collective. That's
'Cause
better.
and that's why I didn't think of them, is because the other one I would be Broken Lizard, if I'm thinking comedies.
Yeah.
Club Dread, Slam and Salmon, Beer Fest. But I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think Broken Lizard tops Mel Brooks. Do I think Monty Python rivals Mel Brooks? Yes, but I don't think you could go wrong liking both,
Right. To be honest, I never even considered Monty Python. I probably should have, though. Like that's one person.
Like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah. My number 8, and I'll kind of just go a bit faster because I don't know time-wise where we're at, but and this might seem a little odd because I kind of think he's on my list, but I also kind of think he's overrated, if that even makes sense. But did you see this dumb? I don't know what that means, but this picture with the graffiti.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's some kind of... I'll have to look that up to see if that means anything, but... Tim Burton.
Okay.
And I am fully aware Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my favorite movies, but he did not direct that. Just, a lot of people think he did.
Yeah.
He produced, I believe. But he did do The Corpse Bride as far as animated goes. But my favorite of his being... Actually, this might be a surprise. I don't know if you ever knew this, but my favorite Tim Burton movie is Big Fish.
Yeah.
That's just Ewan McGregor is a fabulous, fantastical movie. Just very, very whimsical. Thank you. That is exactly the word I was thinking of. I mean, as a lot of his movies are. Sleepy Hollow, right?
Oh, so it's really good. Holds up well.
Yeah, it does. Even his I kind of flip back and forth between him and Nolan as far as the Batman movies go. But Batman Returns, I think, is my favorite of the Batman movies. Overall. But yeah, my number 8 would be Tim Burton.
Max Shrek. Bruce Wayne, why are you dressed as Batman?
There's probably other movies I'm not even thinking of his, right? Yeah, my number 8 would be Tim Burton. I've not seen that actually. Another one I probably should see. Okay, Follow the Arrow. That's right. My number 9 has a theme song. Has his own theme song. You want to sing along with me? His name is James Cameron. James Cameron.
Oh shit! Sorry, I was trying to get the secret. I knew there was a secret, so you got time because I'm gonna try and get it.
Did you go past the pentagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go past the pentagram. It's fine.
My favorite of his being the Terminator, the first one. But obviously you got the Terminator 1, 2, Aliens. I don't know if it's true or not, but I like to think it is, that when he made his pitch for Aliens to the executives, he wrote the word aliens on a board and then put the $ through the S. Which would absolutely make sense, but it's still a great movie. True Lies.
Yep.
But even just based off Terminator 1 and 2, he would be one of my favorite directors.
Terminator 1's definitely my favorite.
Yeah.
It felt like a horror movie, and it just felt... It had that grindhouse low budget kind of feel.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
Even like something I don't really care for and think is overrated, but Avatar. I think is still, I mean, some of the stuff he does in that movie is really impressive. But that would be my number 9, Mr. James Cameron. Where are we going?
I'll be back up there. I got the secret.
Oh, what was it?
It was one of those onks. I don't know what they do though.
Oh.
It's one of those things where, like, if I see it, I'm like, I gotta get it.
Oh no, I'm the same
This
way.
might be multiple videos, man. Unless you're not feeling it. So just,
No, I'm enjoying it.
I think part of what makes this a bit better for us is it's also not as relentless. Serious.
Yeah, we have more breathing room. That is definitely true. Oh, wait. Nope, that's armor. Wait, is this a secret? Hold on.
Are you still up top?
No. Try to find where I'm at. Cause I don't know if this looks like it can be broken. Okay. Ah, it can. Yes. No. Oh, I thought that was like a hole.
Oh.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like it was made to be busted down, doesn't it? Yeah. All right, I'm on 10, right? My last one.
Just follow me. I feel like-
This one, this is the only one I think that might have been surprising to people, maybe not to you. Satoshi Kon.
Okay.
I didn't want to shoehorn anything animated, but he's got one of my favorite animes of all time, movie-wise, and his favorite, or his of my, the one that is my favorite, Paprika. And then obviously there's the classic Perfect Blue, which I saw thanks to you, and there is a special anniversary Steelbook edition coming out. I'm picking up Blu-ray in December because I am now intent on collecting all of his movies. There was that Memories. I think he just wrote that, but that short he did for that. Millennium Actress, the one I bought. And I'm actually looking forward to seeing more of his stuff. Did Tokyo Godfathers? Is that him?
Yep.
Okay, and we definitely need to see that.
Yes.
And I know you say you watch it every year.
Yeah, at least once a year. It's a Christmas movie for me because it is a Christmas movie.
If you can hold off until I'm home, you want to watch it again.
Yeah. I usually
and
watch it when literally Christmas Eve, but no, I mean that's one of those movies I can watch like 5 times in a row.
And obviously, I will be picking it up since I'm going to get all of this stuff. So, yeah, Satoshi Kon. I just Miyazaki could have made my list possibly, but I just enjoy his stuff more. Satoshi Kon's stuff more.
I hear the music, I see nothing.
Yeah. But that kind of brings up something I just now thought of, like American animated directors. There's what? Don Bluth?
Walt Disney?
Yeah, Disney.
I mean,
But obviously a lot of his stuff he didn't do, right?
yeah, I actually don't know how much he actually directed.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the thing, right? Like, I wonder why that is. That we'd be able to recognize more Japanese directors for animation.
Yeah, yeah, right.
There's got to be
I
some
mean-
type of like bias on our end there.
Certainly they have more output, right? Oh, there's somebody's... Okay, you're down here. Like animation in general is a bigger thing. In Japan, right?
Yeah.
Making it wise. I mean, not watching it or anything, or being fans of, but I might be totally wrong. That's just...
I feel like we think that, but it's probably not as far off from how things here in the USA are with it.
Okay.
Because that's the thing, like, you might go over there thinking, oh, everybody watches some sort of anime or something. That's not really the truth. Anime is still very, it's like something, once again, a lot of times for kids.
Okay.
Not that they don't have adult anime and there aren't adult anime fans, because there's different genres of it, but it's not like, oh, he's a 35-year-old businessman, so he likes this anime, because that's how, it's like, it's still very, some people don't like it. They still make their, their own movies, hence things like Akira,
Yeah.
Kurosawa. Able to make the movie seem amazing.
Did you do that green soul thingy?
No, I don't have enough for it.
Alright,
At least I don't think I got enough for it. Yeah, I don't have enough.
This was another one of those lists where the more we talk about it, the more I thought of other ones that could have made my list, right?
Yeah.
That hadn't even occurred to me.
Oh, it's a separate thing. The gun actually, like the eyes on the skulls, turn green. To let you know
Oh, okay.
when you've got enough energy. Okay.
not to keep pooping on Serious Sam, but I think another thing that I'm liking about this better is the environments.
And the music helps.
Yeah,
Music here is like thrash metal. Man.
yeah.
Yeah, Serious Sam was pretty open.
What is that? Oh. Oh, that's the thing.
Alright, going through.
All right.
We 10 different levels in cooperative mode. Okay. We only found one secret. Next level. Yeah, there you go, folks. You got our top 10 movie directors. Let us know some of your favorite directors. You know, as he pointed out, it could be animated too. Let us know some animated directors. And again, the only place on YouTube where you'll get 2 top 10 lists for the price of 1 video, that is. These tunes are just...
Yeah, it's a good soundtrack. I thought that guy just flopped, but you shot him. I was like, did that guy just belly flop?
Yeah, I'm using this gun now. That guy did kind of jump. We get that. Okay, so the other honorable mention I'll throw out there then too. Paul Verhoeven. Maybe not his entire library, but RoboCop is such a damn good movie.
It is. That is a good one.
And Starship Troopers, of course.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Kind of surprised.
Mm.
Okay.
We all waiting for something, or
Well, there was this gun back here.
oh, I missed that.
Oh, it opened. It opens the gate. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
we getting a cutscene, I guess.
Hmm.
That, I mean, this wasn't where the red marker was. But...
No, it wasn't.
You shall have no gods. You shall not make.
There's
any
more story in
idols.
this than
You shall
Yeah.
Serious Sam, where
God.
we had these. Oh, those guys look cool.
You shall keep the Sabbath holy. Respect your father and mother. Damn.
This is
That's
me.
right. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I could see shadows of the damned crossover.
Yeah. Alright, what is this?
It's like some type of Gatling rocket launcher.
Okay.
Main
Player.
fire looks like a rocket, and the alternate's like a Gatling. Or
Yeah.
oh, I activated the card by pressing X.
Interesting. What does it tell you? What kind of card?
It's that endurance card.
Oh,
So we should take less damage, I guess.
oh, good. I mean, not that it's been a huge issue, but
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I guess that's what the X does.
oh, I think that was me. Ha! You did the ATM.
I don't know. I kind of appreciate that they're like drinking beer, using the ATM, taking out the garbage,
Yeah. Huh.
having conversations. Gave me another idea for a skit where it's a school hiring, doing interviews with the different horror icons. So like
Oh,
Freddy shows up and he's like, I would love to watch the children. And he kind of twiddles his claw hand, and they're like, yeah, this was always a stupid idea. I wonder how you got hired in the first place. And like Michael's sitting there, and they're like, so, Mister, you didn't really fill out anything, so Mr. Shea, I guess is what we'll call you, because why do you want to work here?
He just tilts his head.
And Jason's like, you see that you have experience working with kids at summer camp? Could you tell us more about it? I figure there could be fun had with that.
Yeah.
Because what brought that on was watching Nightmare on Elm Street, and I was like, let's just get to the crux of the issue with Freddy. A guy in a sweater of that color, looking like that even before being burned. Someone at a school thought, this seems like a safe hire. He doesn't come off as creepy. And then he's like, I've got finger knives to work on out in the yard. It's like, who's going to say that's a good idea? He handcrafted finger blades to chop up bushes. Like, I hope someone got fired over that.
I was trying to see if I could jump on the trains, but no, does not look like you can. Oh.
Yeah, I keep doing this. That'll work.
I keep forgetting what gun I have. There we go.
Honestly, I feel like guns are pretty well crafted, right? Like, I don't feel like one is overly superior to the other.
No, I find myself switching, or at least I haven't found one that I'm like, I'm just riding this the whole time, right?
Yeah. Is there a director you can't stand? Let's throw shade.
Probably that I can't really think of right now. Are you trying to get on the train?
Oh no, I was trying to get
Oh.
jumped over the edge to get these boxes over here. I missed.
There's got to be one, but I can't think of it off the top of
Yeah, I
my
can't
head.
either.
You have one in mind? No.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Yeah, whoever made that terrible, terrible Naked Gun movie.
I don't know. Piss real
Horrendous
fast. Man. I'll be right
Oh,
back.
I'm going into Ryan's rant.
All right.
Ryan's rant. I finally checked out that Liam Neeson Naked Gun movie. It was terrible. I know people will say, well, humor is a very particular acquired taste. Technically, you're not wrong. But it was just not a good movie. Like, I applaud the attempts that the actors are making, but the problem I have with the new Naked Gun movie is the original Naked Gun was a spoof of cop procedurals. So you got references, right? And, you know, that's another director that we could also throw into the hat very easily. Zucker? And Abrams, right? I guess it was directed by all three of them. Airplane, you got things like Top Secret, Naked Gun, Kentucky Fried Movie. But they were spoofs of things more serious. But the Naked Gun movie with Liam Neeson, well, I'll wait until he gets back. I don't know, man. It's just... I feel that a lot of the spark is gone. Because let's be fair here. Is Total Recall, Blade Runner, Minority Report even, are those movies really like the books? Jurassic Park? Are they like the books? Is Eaters of the Dead like the books? No. No, it isn't. Or let's even use someone who wrote the book. Clive Barker with Hellraiser. Is it like the books? Kind of, sort of, yes, but no. Liberties can be taken. Got it. That's fine. That's understandable. They were doing the same thing back then, what a lot of companies do now. But for whatever reason, back then, they were able to still capture that essence or magic. But now it just seems like they fail to even... It feels like they're trying to copy the essence, magic, and feel that those directors did in the past, but it feels hollow because it feels like they're trying to emulate the directors rather than trying to emulate the material. That makes sense to you? I mean, I think it makes sense to me, but I'm not sure. And that's going to tie into my greater point with the Naked Gun movie. I don't even know who directed that movie, but let's just say I was not impressed. Then again, I've never directed a movie. No, yet. Let's just say there's something in the works. It is still being worked on. I even bought the same book that Paul Rubens used for Pee-wee's Great Adventure to kind of help him write his script. And whoever else, I forgot everybody involved with the script for writing Pee-wee's Big Adventure. But I bought the book, so I've been reading it, and I'm going to be transcribing it into my use for the project I've been working on for... I think this one I've been working on for like 2 years or so. What's this say? Vive la France. Mussolini. Lieb von Frau Gut Bier. Geschenk. Hograzond Sapper. I have no idea what any of that means. Let's do laps while we wait. Yeah, we can't get on top of the trains. That's kind of weird. He is right, though, about the environments. It's kind of neat. Again, I have no idea about the story. I don't know if this is the first game. I don't think it is. But it had co-op campaign, so I was like, put it on the radar. Play through it. So far, it's pretty good. It is, like you said, nothing against Serious Sam. We had, you know, I probably had more fun with it than he did, but I think this one's a bit more digestible for most. Yeah, back in the day, whenever we do movie groups, we'd usually theme it. Our biggest one was always during Halloween. We'd always throw a party. And price of entry, in case you missed any of the Halloween videos I talked about there, would be everyone has to bring a horror movie. But sometimes we do theme parties just in general whenever we get together for beer and brats or something. We cook it up at someone's place. So it'd be like, all right, everybody bring a James Cameron movie, or, you know, pick one, bring a Ridley Scott, and we just put them on. Regardless of whose place we were at, we'd have like, you know, everyone would be wandering around. There'd be everybody talking. It'd be like 20 people or something. TV's on in the background playing whatever. I do feel like this list, as much as I've enjoyed it, we probably just kind of kept saying the same thing over and over. Great director, you know, the vision was great, but I mean, there's a lot to go with. Carpenter knew the appeal of effects, for example. Did some stuff you don't see other directors particularly mess with. Whereas something like Wes Anderson, it's more character-driven psychoses and watching reactions. You know, Roger Corman very much about the effects, even though they weren't necessarily top tier. The fact that they were trying to pull off the stuff that he would try and convey in it. What I like about the weapon switching here. It's like immediate. Oh, that's cool. Like that barbed wire chain thing there around his mouth. Kind of shakes. I like this, but it seems like every time I use it, I get beat up by the skeletons. Generally shocked that the skeletons in this are more difficult for me than anything else. Like the basic enemy. It'd be like if you could beat Bowser and the Hammer Brothers blindfolded, but a stray Goomba is what does you in. It's just weird to me. Yeah, by the end, we'll let you know. We'll let you know if we're going to continue with this or if we're going to move to the next game. In a way, I'm kind of curious. And if we decide not to do 2 OGs, I'll probably play through this single player. Because I'm kind of curious to see where the bosses go, because we've already faced, like, really big-ass things. I feel like that'd be something that they'd save for later.
Yeah. How many levels is this, do you know?
It said 4 chapters. We beat chapter 1. I think we're still on chapter 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is multiple videos. I'm fine.
Okay. I wanted to save this rant real quick until you got back about Naked Gun. The reason with Naked Gun is, and I came to this, like, epiphany. For my problem with modern movies.
Sorry. Hold on 1 second. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yep. That Russian. Yeah, I don't know really anything about them. The developers of this game. Or if this game was just
All right, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
So I talked a bit about while you were gone, but the biggest problem, and if I had to highlight why the Naked Gun, the new one was not good, was the original Naked Gun movies. You know, Zucker and Abrams and all them, or Abraham, directors of Airplane and all that. They were spoofing some material, like source material, right? They were spoofing police procedurals.
Yeah.
But
And
the new
airport.
Yeah. The new Naked Gun with Liam Neeson, it felt like they were just trying to spoof and copy Naked Gun. So you see where that kind of...
Yeah.
And I feel like with a lot of modern movie makers, whether it's horror or not, like things like Ridley Scott, Spielberg, I use the example of Blade Runner, Minority Report, Total Recall, all like cyberpunk era. They're not like the books. Or even something like Clive Barker's Hellraiser is not quite like the book. So liberties being, when they transcribe it over to media film, that's understandable. But I feel like these modern directors and movie makers, they're trying to capture the same thing that those directors did, but they're missing the point because they're not adapting from the material, they're adapting from the movies, if that makes sense.
It does.
And I feel that's why they kind of miss the mark more often than not, with me at least. Because, again, it's not bad to tweak and change things, but the problem is they're changing it from... It's like making a change to a change, so then at that point it's like Theseus's ship. At that point, is it even the same ship if you've already replaced the parts 2 or 3 times over?
Yeah.
So it kind of... I think that's why I get hung up with that. With modern movies for the most part. It just seems like they're trying to recapture the magic and feel that we would get from like a, Ridley Scott movie or Spielberg, but they're doing a Spielberg or Ridley Scott movie and they're not doing a Total Recall movie, right? Is why I guess I could probably phrase it.
Yeah.
Using the Total Recall remake as an example.
Did you go?
I went up the stairs and past the... Yeah. Where you at?
Okay. Come back in here.
In the trains?
Yeah. Go to the middle.
The middle.
All the way to the end. Yeah, right down there. All the way down. You see a blue portal.
Yeah.
Go through there. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Oh.
I'm up here.
Well, let's see where that goes. Good call. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, I was going to pick up ammo boxes, and then it was like a orb thing here. Oh, there's armor down there too, and some ammo behind you on the ledge. Down.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything else though.
I mean, I'm full for the most part.
Yeah, I was just curious. That's kind of weird.
It's just one of those secrets, right?
Okay, I jumped up here. I got it. But yeah. I thought there might be more to it, but no, I get the point you're making. Sometimes I hate. Well, I hate's kind of a strong word. I dislike being like. It seems like I like everything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like everything, but I don't know. I guess as far as modern stuff goes, I mean, there's stuff I definitely like. Like, I know you've talked about The Witch and Hereditary, and you weren't really a fan of those. I mean, I do like those. I don't know. And to be honest,
those are a bit different, right? Because that's The Witch is at least its own unique thing. I think I'm more commenting
you're
on
talking specifically about stuff that's remade.
like remakes, like the Total Recall, or even Nightmare on Elm Street, right? It seems like they were more trying to capture. Then again, Nightmare on Elm Street wasn't an adaptation of something, but like even the new Hellraiser movie, which I gave a shot, which at times was actually closer to the book, coincidentally enough. But it just, yeah, I mean, well, let's deviate from that real quick. Things like elevated horror, I think you said it was called.
Yeah, that a term I don't really care for, but
or like weapons or something. Like I get what they're going for. I just don't feel I don't know, maybe part of the problem is a lot of times people say this is like the new face of horror, and I'm just like, it's not my type when it comes to that, at least. Then again, slashers have had their time, but I just feel like a lot of times, they'll say they were inspired by something and then they try to hit the same notes, but I don't know, it feels like they mussy it up at times. I'm being a mess with this, but it's just there's a lot going on.
yeah.
I think they do themselves more of a service by saying they're not trying to capture or be inspired by something, because in the end, you can't do your own thing and really kind of pay homage to it.
Well, I think that's a better point that I was trying to think of. Because let's circle back to that, because you were talking about remakes in particular, right?
Originally, yeah. Whenever they, like Naked Gun, Total Recall.
I think it's almost like they have an idea for something and they want to tie it to something that's well thought of, but it doesn't hit the mark. Nah, I don't know, man. Shit, god damn it.
Right? I feel like we're on the cusp of greatness with this, but we're just kind of dancing around it.
I'll have to talk to you about something when we meet up.
No.
But no, I understand what you're trying to say, or what you are saying, and I'm trying to add to.
Yeah, two separate discussions. Let's.
I think I'm muddying up what your initial thought was, so I'm just gonna stop.
When it comes to remakes or even modern movies, I always hear them say things like they're inspired by, or this is like these movies. But the problem I find is that they usually tend to emulate the movies rather than these movies that originally were trying to do and create these new things. And by doing it, you just kind of like, almost like Plato's allegory of the cave. Instead of seeing the truth for what it is, you're just seeing the fire on the wall. And the fire on the wall is going to be a lot less illuminating than the truth of the light of it that it is. Makes more sense if you know Plato's allegory of the cave. But, or let's put it into this. It's like having a really good drink, but then going to have someone make that same drink again. But they're like, yeah, we don't really have the money to give you all the ingredients, so we had to water it down. And it's like, well, it kind of still tastes sort of like that drink, but it just doesn't taste as good now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, remakes, of course, are a bigger target for me on that, because, again, I feel they... again, like I said with the Naked Gun, it felt like they were just trying to capture the Naked Gun rather than realizing you have to go at it from the angle of you're spoofing something. Now, for modern movies, it goes a bit more deeper than that. I mean, there's a lot more at play with that, but what made Halloween scary? If Halloween did not have the shape, and it was just purely atmosphere, would it still be as interesting? And I'd argue no. What if Camp Crystal Lake had more of the atmosphere and less of Jason actually doing things? Including his mother, if we're going to do the first, Friday the 13th. Yeah, I don't think it'd be as interesting or as well regarded. It kind of needed that gore. It needed the special effects. It can't rely on suspense alone to kind of capture that same feel. So then when you try to recapture that feel, but you remove those elements, I think that's when you run into problems. And that's not even me wanting to get into like, oh my god, they will dodge your bullets, your missiles.
Yeah.
It's not even getting into things like action movies, which is a whole other can of worms. Like, I never really got into the John Wick type of action too much. But yeah, now I'm just rambling mindlessly. I think recircling my points like the cat does, or dogs do when they spot a certain area on the floor. You just keep going back over it. I mean, David Lynch could have very easily, Cronenberg, others honorable mentions. They tried and did things different. But what did all of those have in common? They didn't rely on just atmosphere. I think with horror movies, feel free to jump in. You can disagree also.
No, I
disown you, but I think
no. You're everything you're saying is
with elevated horror.
Well.
Since it seems like I'm picking on them, but that's because horror is one of my favorite genres, right? We talk about horror probably more than 20 people will their entire lives combined.
Where are we supposed to be going? Or we just still... Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I think elevated horror spends too much time on atmosphere without very much payoff. It's the problem. Like, you can only keep people on the edge of their seat for too long before you have to give them something to kind of release the tension. And one of the best ways to do that is by showing people. If you don't show people something, then you're just going to tease them. And eventually, if you tease someone long enough, you're gonna have them lose that kind of all that tension that they have built up. It's just gonna go to waste.
I don't disagree with that. I really don't. And we'll talk about this more when I'm home next week, I'm sure. Because this is getting into territory that honestly I'd wanted to talk to you about, but I don't think we'll have time to maybe
not this.
parse over this video. I don't disagree with what you're saying, but I really have a hard time articulating.
I mean, I get it, because I mean, the way I was articulating here was all over the place. But I think it's also because
Yeah.
it was two separate conversations, right? I can rail against why remakes are terrible. Though, you know what? We have a top 10 remakes list. I think we'll do that next video. If you, or we can do the other one we had in mind with top 10. We'll see. We'll see. But
Wait, what time is it? Okay.
yeah.
We'll hold off on the thing I want to talk to you about when I'm home.
Gotcha.
I think I can articulate better the point I was trying to make about the remakes that I screwed up. It's like a director has an idea for a movie they want to make, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they decide, well, I'll make it like this other movie.
I think we're going here. Again.
Or I'll tie it into this well thought of, well received, well loved movie as an homage. If that,
Yeah. Okay.
like the Total Recall movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which was not like, you know, the classic Total Recall movie, except in like, you know, general terms, right? Like whoever made that remake was like, oh, I want to make a movie. I'll make it like Total Recall because, you know, everyone loves that movie.
Yeah, next video we'll do top 10 remakes too. I think that'll pair well with it. Because there were, I like the fight scene between them happens, right? They kind of hit some checklists with it. With Kate Beckinsale, I think, playing as
Yeah. I still don't think I explained myself correctly. All right, I'm just gonna shoot things.
We'll save it for the next video. Maybe I'm just not understanding it.
No, I think I'm just screwing up what I'm trying to say, to be honest.
I guess the question would be, why are they want to pay homage to it, but why do they want to pay homage to it in the first place? Because then at that point, would you make like a shot-for-shot remake? We've seen that happen before. And what?
Yeah.
You know, there is a movie that was literally a remake that was a shot-for-shot. I can't remember what it was, but I'll have to look it up, and I'll get back to you all about that. And it's not anything new. Like I've said earlier, like I cannot stand the Magnificent Seven, the original or the remake, because it's both are just remakes of Seven Samurai. Yeah, we'll save the remake talk for next video. We'll have to say. Alright, we cleared this out. Now where do we go? Back out of here, maybe? Yep, back out of here. Another red spot.
Okay. This was closed off before, wasn't it?
Yep. Also, this is not the easiest game to collect your thoughts
Yeah.
while trying to.
Ah.
Hey, at least there's some enemies on the screen I can use this on.
Yeah, there's a really weird visual thing to that.
Yeah, kind of curious what the gameplay mechanics were. Again, because back in the day, this would have had an instruction manual or something.
Yeah.
Let us know. I just had some other great topics to bring up, but we'll wait.
Oh, I didn't mean to, throw us off track there.
Well, I guess I'll give you a little bit of something so you can chew on it because we'll talk about remakes. We'll make that the top 10 remakes we recommend.
Alright.
Is there a movie you don't think? You can answer now or later for the next video, but just something to chew on. They should not try remaking with a 10-foot pole. Not necessarily because the movie's such an amazing classic or anything but you don't think they'd be able to pull it off. Or it would just be a bad idea to try it because it either failed so disastrously in the first place or...
I mean, we already have the perfect example. I mean, with the Naked Gun.
Right.
I mean, I never thought...
I mean...
Like Airplane?
That's a great... Should any comedy ever be remade?
I actually made that point with Mom, that I think comedies might be the hardest ones to remake. I mean, I never thought a Naked Gun remake was a good idea. I certainly don't think an Airplane one. And specifically, I think I mentioned to her that, excuse me, spoof movies like that. Those types of comedies. In particular, aren't good ideas to try to remake.
And I know, some people will say this. Well, Naked Gun isn't a remake. You're technically right, but it more or less is. Alright, this has got to be the end of chapter 2, so figure we'll call it after this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, wow, good call.
End it on a bang.
I think it's something...
Yeah, there's a giant demon flying around. Right now, I think he's just pooping on us.
Okay.
We wait for him to pop up, and then we blast him. We just start blasting.
Okay, I see. Well, I have no ammo for anything. That's weird. It loaded me in with no ammo. No, we better start picking stuff up. Oh, it's the Gatling gun ammo. Never mind. I think we're supposed to use that specifically. No, there's other ammo. Never mind. I think.
Well, the Gatling gun chews them up pretty good. All I hit
Okay,
with is
it's
the
all
Gatling.
looks like it's all Gatling gun ammo, I think.
Oh my god, he's wigging out. Well, he doesn't have health left.
Oh, you got him already? Damn.
His health bar is down. I don't know if it's gonna be like a next phase. Whoa.
Yeah, looks like. Whoa, shit.
Yep, next phase.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
I mean, he's still going down pretty good.
Oh yeah. I have one bullet left in this thing. Oh crap! I like this kind of like
Yeah, yeah.
falling through level thing. Oh.
Also, something I think an advantage just has over Serious and the boss battles have been. I don't know if it's just recency bias, but well, the two big boss battles have been more interesting.
Yeah, I agree completely.
In the butt.
Oh, blow up the statues.
Oh shoot!
That's what we gotta do. Whenever he loses health, we have to blow up the statues.
Okay, we can't
And they
do it
start
now.
shooting the lightning. Yeah, that's what
Yeah. All right. Figures. Should have known it was a little too easy. But, sorry. Ah, I was gonna shoot that one. All right, I was a little slow. Wait. Oh, is he not doing the statue thing?
Oh, I guess he isn't. Oh, now he is. Alright,
That's it?
I think that's it. So now you just have
Yeah.
to... Yeah, he doesn't regenerate as much health. I see.
All right.
Alright, there we go.
That's a neat boss.
Yeah.
Really
I like the
neat.
first one as well. Just like,
Yeah.
they have the different looks and their different mechanics. No idea about the story. Don't know if this is like the first game or the third game in the series, but I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Doom guy needs a suit to fight demons. This guy just needs a black leather
Soul
jacket and blue
catcher.
jeans.
So
And
many
whoever this
souls
person
in
is.
one place.
Give it to me.
Your path to freedom.
Eve.
What do you think?
Eve,
If I gave it to
apparently.
the Grim Reaper, would he release me from purgatory?
Eve, don't make me
Yeah,
do
well,
this.
we got a name.
I told you, I'm not your enemy.
Thanks.
I'd like to go with you.
Why?
Because you can't trust the Reaper. I don't want to see you suffer again.
Now let's go then. But don't bother.
Alright, dead man in purgatory offered a deal to defeat the invading forces of Lucifer's army in exchange for being allowed to enter heaven. Was the original story.
Huh.
Expansion. This is... I forgot what I said it was. But...
Oh. Hell and something, right? Hell and Damnation or something like that?
Yep. Yep, this is Hell and Damnation, which was released in 2012. So yeah. Okay. Triple haste. World moves 8 times slower. Press any button to continue. Again, this is on Insomnia. Let's go back to the main menu. Campaign. Select level. Uh-oh. Can we not continue?
Oh no.
Oh no. Did we mess that up?
Oh.
Well, this might be a one video thing.
That's weird because there was no saving.
No, there wasn't. Let's try this real quick. Oh,
That
there's
is
a
weird.
tutorial map.
There's a continue. Wait, there's a continue game option, but it's grayed out. Is it grayed out on
Yeah.
yours too?
It is. All right. Well, we'll do. We'll make this a scene. Oh, it looks like it keeps your cards. Was this the same opening? I don't think it was.
Oh, I'm still at the main menu, so
Oh, that's right.
sign in.
Give me a second. Alright, he's holding a little hula doll. Oh, I think that's... Yeah, it is. Okay, let me turn to main menu. Maybe if I do this. Let me do multiplayer. Let me do new game. No, not multiplayer. It was it multiplayer? It was campaign. It was co-op mode. Create co-op game. Okay, it saved it. It saved it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I was going to single player.
Okay,
So-
so it's separate. Okay.
It's separate. Yeah, separate saves.
Good.
I was like, oh
Good,
no.
because I do want to continue with it.
Yeah, it looks like there's 5 more levels
Oh, cool. All right.
between the 2 chapters. So.
All right.
Yeah, folks, this is our first time playing, and we'll be coming back to this, finish it up. This is part 1 then of Painkiller, Hell and Damnation. Co-op 2 OG's Play, Chill with Jack and Jill, where we covered our top 10 movie directors. Once again, only place on YouTube, YouTube's best kept secret, where you get 2 top 10 lists for the price of 1 video. You tell me where you can get better bang for your buck than that, and I will call you a liar, dear sir or ma'am. But my top 10 movie directors were Akira Kurosawa, Seven Samurai being my favorite movie of his, John Carpenter, Big Trouble in Little China being my favorite movie of his. Number 3, Ridley Scott with Blade Runner. 4 was Spielberg, Jurassic Park. 5 was Clint Eastwood with Unforgiven. 6 was Tobe Hooper, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. 7 was Martin Scorsese, Gangs of New York. 8 was Guy Ritchie with Snatch. 9 was Roger Corman with Mask of the Red Death. And 10 was Wes Anderson with The Royal Tenenbaums, with a couple of honorable mentions. You can go back and listen to those.
My 10 were John Carpenter, Halloween, Steven Spielberg, Jaws, Wes Craven, Nightmare on Elm Street, Mel Brooks, History of the World Part 1, Quentin Tarantino, Reservoir Dogs, Ridley Scott, Alien, James Cameron, Terminator, Satoshi Kon, Paprika, Tim Burton, Big Fish, and George Romero, Night of the Living Dead.
All right, folks, thanks for joining us. And once again, this was on sale for $1.99. It has remote play together, but we didn't want to risk it. So you could pick up a copy for yourself and a buddy for like less than $4.
Yeah.
Just for the games. I didn't buy the DLCs because I didn't know how this played out. A fun little game.
Yeah.
So, highly recommend it so far. But we'll get the Ryan's Ring review system in the next video, and hopefully we'll see you then. Till then, my subscribers, y'all stay awesome, and you have an amazing day. Or if you prefer stay amazing, have an awesome day. Drive by Rubneck of Viewers. Catch you next time. Until then, you all have a good morning, a good afternoon, and have yourselves a hell and damnation night.
Not everyone.